Hi, welcome to MageCast, where we're playing an RPG bollocks because we wanted to play an RPG and people wanted us to stream it, so we're streaming it. Hi. Dresden Files meets Mage. World of Darkness. It's weird and interesting and hacked. Who wants to describe what happened last time?
Oh boy.
Yeah, this is Rick's domain.
By a dog.
Yeah, this is Rick's domain, I think.
No.
Right. So, Mac's still possessed. He's got a friend in his brain. He's not there anymore for the moment, but the gang found out that there was a little crystal in one of his shoes. And basically decided to confront him about it in maybe not the best way possible. And
I think it went absolutely fine. I think it could have gone a lot worse. Okay, we didn't have to rewind time. Okay,
no, we only had to knock him fucking out.
Boys, sorry.
Yeah,
yeah.
Stop that.
Barf.
You all tried to tackle me like 3 rounds in a row, and I finally pulled a gun on you because I got a bit tired of it.
Yeah. Could have just, chilled out and gone with it.
I didn't actually
try to chill out, but no, instead you all gonna tackle me for like 3 turns. Anyway,
I mean, technically you're possessed, right? So it was an intervention. It was for your own good.
I don't know, I kind of doubt it. If it wasn't your friend, this would be severe kidnapping. Anyway,
but no. It was for your own good, and I, it's fine. It's
being kidnapped, knocked out, and mind invaded.
Yes, for your own good. That's what friends do. If I had friends, they would totally be, welcome to invade my mind and kidnap me and knock me out and things. If I was possessed.
E will remember that.
If I was possessed. I'm definitely not possessed.
I mean, how do you find out? How do you know?
We have to mind invade her.
Behold my orb of possession.
I mean, I've checked.
The light is green, not possessed. Light is green, not possessed.
What does blue mean?
It's fine. Ow. See?
Okay, right. We have to mind invade her. So it ended up with Mac being tied down, forced to sleep with mind spell, mind invaded, and they went into
mind spell.
Went into Mac's dreams, and immediately said, "You're dreaming and possessed." At which point, the dreams started to get weird and turned against them.
Well,
I got a
right?
to fly in a helicopter because Josh was like, "There's someone else here who wants to help you. I mean, hurt you."
I love Bard's tongue.
Fun.
Bard's tongue is the best.
It is.
Then eventually they managed to find out that there were cuts in his memory. They don't know what those are, but they could tell when he was dreaming, and they asked him in the dream about them that there were errors there because they could see him kind of glitching out as he tried to get his subconscious to actually work with, the rest of his mind that was somewhat at different odds. And with that, I think we ended there with effectively an unconscious Mac and everyone else standing around him. And you pulled out of his dreams and you were going to go into his memories.
I believe we were going to ask help from the council.
Yeah, it didn't work so well.
We phoned the council and they were like, "Yeah, you can handle it," and we're just like, "You fucking cunts." So
Basically, yeah.
Because they're about as useful as a freaking chocolate teapot.
You wanted a spirit mage, they sent you a spirit mage. You wanted a mind mage, they sent you a mind mage.
The mind mage was a serial killer.
Excuse me, was I?
Sorry. The spirit mage was a serial killer. Sorry, the mind mage is
with like 1 dot in actual spirit.
Yeah.
To check if there was a spirit problem.
Oh yeah, you got an haunted
radiation alarms in every hospital in London could tell you.
Hello, spirits. It's me, your boy.
Yeah. So we cut back to the inside of the flat, where again, Mac is tied down And the rest of you are standing around. You came back out of the dream, so you're able to talk and walk around the flat, but Mac isn't.
And I
That
dropped
was
my.
fucking weird.
Do you always do this? Correct.
Not exactly like this, no.
Okay.
At all like this?
Sometimes like this.
With the attack helicopters?
Can't say I've ever had to get rid of attack helicopters.
No. All right then.
But then again, when I've brought people with me into mines before, they haven't immediately made the dreamer aware of the dreams.
Well, I thought that was what you were supposed to do. All right, look, you didn't give us any fucking instruction on what to do. You just went, come on, let's go into his dream, blah, 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 and then fucking...
Yeah, I got to say this one's on you, mate.
Wait, how is it on me?
Because you didn't do any fucking preparation. You were just like, go on, let's go into his dream. It'll be a jolly romp.
Yeah, and we found out, like,
Wasn't
areas...
a jolly fucking romp. All right.
No, you're right. You're right. We did find out some stuff. So, can we go into his memories now?
I probably won't bring you in there, seeing as there's nothing you can do with it.
Oh.
I want to watch, though.
Okay, but that's gonna be a strain on me. And then I also have to fix and look at his memories and figure out how to fix them. And
What if I promise not to do anything? Shouldn't be
You'll
too much of a strain.
yeah, but I'll still have to link you with me, and I'll also have to link Bloodwind with me, and then that's an extra strain on me.
I'm not going to stand out here like a blooming loose end third wheel.
I'll stay out. I've got some
Gooseberry.
fucking reading to do anyway, all right?
Well, I have a suggestion, and call me Mr. Crazy, but it feels like the mirror universe dimension extra space could really do with not existing or being cleared up, or like it is possibly ridiculously dangerous and it is possibly holding mind invading creatures.
I can throw someone across the room with my mind. A pocket dimension full of glass shards that possess people is not particularly that far out of our wheelhouse. We've been dealing with this.
Okay.
Right.
Well, if you say that you have it under control,
Oh, yeah, totally. Totally.
I'm perfectly happy to believe you while I try and fix your friend who's been possessed by a mind creature.
Okay, please
Hmm?
depossess our friend.
Is he still possessed?
As far as I understand, he might not think so, but
I think he has a few memories that have been altered and things, but
then we can make sure that he's not possessed by going into them, right? Or
Can you undo the mind fuckery?
well, that's what I was going to try and do. Yes, but
See, we can you can undo mindfuckery. We cannot undo a blob of space that has been created by someone far more powerful and knowledgeable than us.
right.
I just do crunch, but all right.
But at the same time, there's no reason to keep going in there and fucking about with it, as it were.
I don't understand.
Okay. Good. So you all have things you can do while I'm...
If you want to fiddle about in his brain, it's not that I don't trust you.
Right.
Wait, no, that's what it is.
Okay.
I second that.
Oh, so you be quiet. You're asleep.
Go back to sleep.
I just have this like impulse to just punch someone.
So you're wanting to come with me because you think I'm... What do you think I'm going to do with him? His brain is already fucked up. It's frazzled.
Right, and the less frazzling, the better.
Well, I'm
From your end.
defrazzling it.
Right.
I'm going to defrazzle Mac.
But we don't want extra frazzling along the way. Does anyone want frazzles?
I was just thinking if
I
I
have
could
just
wait
been
that-
thinking that those would be really nice, actually, yes.
Bloody mind mages. You did a mind mage trick on me. Now I want crisps.
I think there's some frazzles under the kitchen sink for some reason.
Oh, sweet.
You found one bag of frazzles.
No, there were no frazzles left. Sorry, everyone.
What the fuck are you eating?
Walkers.
Why can I smell bacon?
You having a stroke? I don't know. These are ready
I'm
salted.
gonna fucking march over there, snatch the frazzles off you.
And this is how the war started.
Yeah.
No, it's fine because I've already won. Mm.
Can I have a
Frazzle?
frazzle? Yeah.
Yeah, I just offer you a frazzle.
I'm about to go into someone's
Right.
mind. And...
I'm going to charge up my lightning beams. No.
I'm going in the hard way.
If you don't...
Just as a right, just out of curiosity, right? What happens if the person whose mind you're in dies while you're in there?
They die.
What happens to you though? Does it like break your mind or something?
Being inside a dying mind sounds like something that's particularly traumatic. His mind, like, how does your connection work, I guess, is the question.
I mean, it's never happened to me before, I think. Right?
There's always a chance. There's always a future option.
I would imagine it would do severe mental trauma to anyone who is there to witness it.
Right.
Too fucking right.
So let's hope that doesn't happen. Also, how much longer is he out? Because this could take a while.
Well, Blodman can keep re-administering the whatever the fuck she gave him.
That sounds healthy. Good.
Brutal.
Oh yeah, I remember you scienced him something. Yeah.
I feel like if you want less frazzling, you shouldn't keep him under in a strange plant coma, I'm going to say.
It's fine. Look. Do you know what fucking aspirin is, right?
Right.
Actually, is aspirin a plant? Yeah, that's fucking willow bark, isn't it?
Okay.
Right. It's perfectly natural.
I don't get your point.
It's natural. It's fine. Besides, look, I'll be able to tell if anything's happening to him, all right? Actually, there's a point. I'm just going to sort of like check his physical health. Just what you go in there.
A wit's life.
Okay.
Actually, intelligence life, because you have longer, it's not like an instant trying to like sense something, you can fully assess the situation. Or you can use wits medicine if you wish. Intelligence medicine. Up to you.
It makes no difference. Hang on. Do.
3. Yeah. He seems fine.
He might have a
doesn't
bit of
do
a
anything
headache
wrong.
when he wakes up, but he'll be fine.
Well, I guess that's what aspirin's for, right?
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay. Well, if you would all like to go about your whatever it is you plan on doing while I'm gone, I'm just gonna sit down and start working on his brain.
Good luck. Try not to
You're
die.
not taking us with then.
No.
Oh.
All right. If something goes
For
really...
all of the reasons I just went through with you.
All right. Okay. Another question, right?
Right.
If something goes tits up and you get like stuck in there or so, you get stuck inside him or something, right? How do we pull you out?
Lots of lube?
It won't happen, but if it does, then good luck.
Right. So we can't like slap you or give you like really strong stimulants or something.
You can totally do both of those things.
Will it work?
No.
So if you get stuck in there, you're fucked.
Yes. I'm glad you're going through all these possibilities of me being fucked. 'cause
Look,
it
right.
sounds-
I just like to be prepared, all right?
Right. Yes. No. I'm about to do a very delicate procedure on someone
Okay.
else's mind. The thing I need is all the possible ways I could fuck it up.
Oh, yeah, totally. I mean, could he kill you with his mind?
No. Let's not go through them.
Oh, okay.
I think I might be able to get you out if you get stuck.
What happens if he has a
I don't
stroke?
know a way that we
What
would
happens
be
if you have a
able to tell.
stroke?
Hmm?
What happens if you have a stroke? What happens if somebody steals the body?
If any of these things happen, just give me some aspirin. It'll be fine.
All right.
Bearing in mind,
How will we-
if no one goes with you, Brad,
Yeah.
what memories would you know to ask about, and what reality of memory would you know to check for? Like,
I was there when they were going through the. I have it in my notes somewhere.
Okay.
I need to go through. There we go. Yeah, so I've got 5 different memories to go through.
okay, in case you get.
Where he glitched. So,
Five
Unless-
different. I need to think of some more then.
unless we have any more pressing business, no.
Another
Everyone-
frazzle?
Yeah, actually, yes. Thank you.
Got to keep your blood sugar up. It's very important. Actually, you know what? Let me just give you a clean bill of health before you go in there as well. And I'm just going to sort of put my hand on your shoulder and.
Oh, okay.
Are you going to assess him, or are you going to try and heal him?
Well, does he need healing?
Do you need healing?
No,
You
I'm just
knocked
going
me
to assess him in general.
Okay. Wit's life.
There's me wits gone. There's me wits. Boom.
When did I get 4 health?
5
damage
successes.
last time.
Because you got into a punching fight with Mac.
No.
Oh yeah.
You typically
yeah,
get, like
That's
super fast speed.
five successes.
5?
Mhm.
Oh, holy shit! The dice look different on my screen. Yeah, you got 2 10s. Brad, do you have any odd or minor weird health niggles?
Asthma.
He's got asthma.
Hemorrhoids.
Like some eczema. No hemorrhoids.
Some eczema.
I hear there's a really good cream for that.
Hmm?
The flaky bits. There's a really good cream. I'll recommend it to you afterwards.
Thank you.
Right.
Everything else looks.
Do you have your preventative inhaler with you?
Yeah.
All right. Have you
Okay.
got your other emergency one as well?
Yes.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
No.
Which one's which? It's the brown one is the preventative, isn't it? And the other, yeah, all right.
No, the brown one's the emergency.
Is it? Are you sure?
Pretty sure. And also, as me, I'm pretty sure.
All right. Legitimately, because Bob's got a brown one for preventative.
Yeah, my brother has asthma, but it was like ages ago, and he had a blue one for the regular, and then the brown. So
Yeah. Oh.
Maybe.
But Bob's got one of the ones that goes wee. Well, actually, it doesn't go wee anymore, but you know, he's got the turny crunchy ones. Anyway, sorry.
Karad,
Yes.
just before you get in there,
Okay.
would you like a time limit on how long you want to be in there? So I can.
Because
Try and
nothing
dispel.
makes you, really relaxed and able to, go through somebody's mind like,
No, like hours. Like literal hours. Like,
yeah, no stress.
I have no idea how long this will take.
right. Okay, so I'm not going to
Just
try and pull you out.
watch.
Let's
All right.
let's do this. No,
Right.
If
Ready?
go and dry.
if
Set.
neither of us wait,
Go.
okay. Wait, what's happening? Am I on the clock now?
No.
Oh,
No.
yes.
No, don't
Synchronized watches.
time it.
Yeah.
That's just more pressure.
I know. You're a magician. You're supposed to be used to performing under pressure anyway.
I'm gonna go in his brain now.
Right. Fine. What were you about to say?
Okay. Do you want to just try and glean some memories, or do you want to fully dive in and have much more access and much more ability to observe his memories?
I think the first thing I need to do without properly like diving in is locate the sections of the memories like that I want to find and like mess with.
Well, there's two ways to kind of do that. One, you can just dive in, and then you can just talk to him about things or tell him things, which should shift his attention, and the memory should shift with you. If you can be persuasive enough, obviously. Alternatively, you can try and brute force and like access certain memories, which is a little bit harder, but is possible as well.
I do not know him that well, and I am not super great at being friendly.
Okay.
So I'm going to brute force my way in.
Okay. In which case, what memory would you like to pick?
Let us start with him being stabbed by the glass shard.
I had a dream about you recently. You were a very big jerk.
Okay. In which case, roll me a mind plus a ret. Do you want to dive in, or do you just want to like glean the surface of it?
I think if I locate where they all are, will that make it easier for me, or is it just better if I go straight in and
kind of just like the roll to just access it is also locating it, so it's you can just do them one by one.
So could I? I'm not sure what would help here. Like, I'm gonna shield my mind, like just a little bit of a buffer to the possibilities of pushback, I guess.
Okay, make a mind plus a ret.
Okay.
Okay, that will give you +2 dice on any defense against mind tests.
Okay. Would that have counted in the dream, like against the when we got like shots and stuff? I don't know whether that would count.
Yeah, that probably would have, because it's affecting your mind through that.
It wasn't worth putting that on all of us as well, because I would have got loads of minuses, and I never would have been able to change it.
Sustaining all of that.
All right. Yes. Let's go in deep and let's. Sorry, Mac. Let's go in deep and let's find out what makes this guy tick.
Okay, mind plus a ret.
Okay. Stabbed by the shard.
One success is what you need to be able to do the duration.
Okay.
And then you need as many successes as possible to overcome whatever block it is. Okay. You find yourself suddenly going like instantly from room to white area. Hands in front of you aren't your own. You're shifting bits of glass, if I remember correctly. And nearby you can hear Blodwyn doing the same. As your perspective shifts, you find that you're actually moving differently from the body. You can see your perspective shifting around. And as you try and move it, you shift away, and you can see that although your perspective is initially tied to the body, you can move your perception around a bit. As you look outside of the field of view, however, you see detail drastically start to drop off, like a really terrible rendering engine. It starts to get a bit grainy almost, because it's something that Mac isn't perceiving. And you can see kind of this ghostly outline of things that Mac assumed were still there in the scene, but that Mac wasn't necessarily perceiving, so they can't be taken as written. I believe, from my memory, it was Blodwyn who accidentally knocked a shard. Hit Mac, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Sounds. I think Mac was like sticking his finger out in the wind and he got sliced or something. Was that it?
I was taking clothes off, I think. That was it.
Oh, yeah.
Da, 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 da. Da, da, da,
Wherever
da.
it comes from, you suddenly feel like the echo of a slight pain. It's dulled because pain is really dulled in memory, but you know as Mac looks down and checks, there's a cut. And you can feel something shift within Mac as well during the memory. Mac, as far as I'm aware, this memory maintained pretty much its entire integrity, right? There was nothing that really happened during this one.
Yeah, it's just ow.
Yeah, it's just it was brought up and there was a glitch in it, so
Yeah. This one seems to be somewhat intact. Doesn't seem to be too much going on, other than quite shortly after that happens, Mac goes through his pockets, looks at his phone, looks at his wallet and keys, seems to be taking interest in who he is.
Okay. There's not too much point in wasting time on this memory. Can I adjust this so that if like can I actually lower the probability of him like recalling this memory instead of trying to fix it or anything?
You don't want him to recall the memory.
Just lower the probability. So, like,
I mean, you've got entropy of mind. Yeah, you can do that. A rep plus mind.
It's just instead of like full on fixing it or anything, it seems easier to like make it kind of a back faded memory.
Yeah. And you already had to punch through a little bit to really reach this section. And as your spell takes effect, you're pretty sure that it's going to be relatively forgettable. The issue is that it's still there. If someone asks him directly about it, it will still come up, but we won't be naturally reminded about it as easily anymore, especially with 2 successes.
Okay. All right. Let's move on to when he was sleepwalking carrying sacks of shards.
Okay. Sure, making a rep plus mind roll.
All right.
2 successes. You need 1 less than usual for this one because you've already got the duration going, so this is just effectively a flat 2 successes. You cut back to nighttime in the flat. Again, your perspective is that of Max, and as you shift around, you can shift the scene as before. Mac gets up off the sofa, grabs a sack from nearby, checks briefly to make sure no one's around, and then walks into the mirror. Instantly, your perspective kind of gets dragged with him, and you find yourself now just in the area, sweeping up shards and dumping them in a sack. And then putting that inside his rucksack, and then walking back through. And he does that a couple of times, and puts the shards outside into a dustbin. About the 3rd time he goes through and comes back, you notice Blodwyn and Ford, and I believe Elliot as well, right?
I think Elliot was there at the time, yeah.
Yeah. Accost him. And then something changes. The world becomes different. It's hard to describe how, but something like a filter is pulled off of the world. And it's like a slightly different color scheme or something like that. It's hard to tell from memory, but something changes about his perception.
Okay. So, is it... It seems like this is probably the alteration, like where the cut starts and it kind of... It's been edited or it's been adjusted or something.
Yeah, that's possible.
Can I study it?
Yeah,
Like,
make a wit's mind.
Okay. 4.
Well, successes is pretty good. Yeah, it looks like whatever was controlling at that point was effectively just suppressing this memory, and instead of dumping it into, short-term storage and then long-term storage, archiving it, was just directly feeding it effectively under a pile of crap in the back of his mind. It didn't stop it being recorded, but made sure that it got dumped somewhere else.
So it's not as...
No way near as easy to find. But because you have effectively free reign of the mind at level 3, yeah, you could find it.
Okay. Can we restore it? Like, bring it
Yeah,
back?
you could bring that one back if you wanted. You'd need to make a minor rep roll to move it.
Okay. See how we do with this. Come on, Mac, don't fight me.
I will fight you.
That's... Jeez, okay.
One success. You move sections of it, but you're pretty sure that it's now splurged across the back of his brain and into memory, so it's a bit of a mess.
Okay. Well, again, this one doesn't seem too important. There was one Bloodwind restrained in the chair. There was a big glitch during that. I think we should go and check that one out.
Okay. Making a rep plus mind roll.
Less ones, please.
You find yourself looking down at Bloodwin as she's strapped into a chair, and then they proceed to get her to look at a object which you cannot see from Mac's point of view.
Okay.
We're holding baseball bats just in case.
And very briefly, something about the memory shifts. And I'm going to need to make a mind plus a wits roll to even perceive what's going on properly.
Okay. Mind wits.
3. With 3, it's still hard to really understand, or at least collate the information your brain is getting. But what seems to be sure is that your perspective widens. Almost like you have multiple cameras, but you can now kind of see, overlaid on top of this memory, almost a view from Bloodwind. It's not really so much a view, so much as images, or at least distinct memory, or at least something. Like, while you're looking from Mac's point of view, you can also see Mac's face. While you're looking in that direction, you can also see in that direction. And you also feel this weird, uncontrollable rage, which is bubbling at the back of the mind, mostly because it's just a memory, but you can certainly remember anger. And then, after, I think it was a few minutes, Bloodwin manages to steal herself out of it and shrug, and while it was there, it looks like it got thrown off relatively quick.
Okay.
And you feel something disappointed.
Is that kind of mixed in with the anger?
Yeah, it's weird. It's certainly on Mac's end, but it's like a frustration / disappointment.
Okay. I don't feel like these memories need necessarily sorting out. Let's jump to the trouble meditating in the tower memory.
Right, so is this going to be the one where Mac was meditating in the tower and then all shit broke loose when Ford tried to do the glass thing?
Not the glass tentacle one. There was mention of, they said you're trying to meditate in the tower and it didn't, like, you were having trouble with it, and he was like, oh yeah, and then he marked, and I took note of it.
Just the normal meditation one. Right, sure. In which case, mind a rep.
Right. Not wits, mind a rep, there we go. Oof.
Excellent. You kind of try and force it that way, and you're trying to aim for, serenity, feelings of peace, and it comes across as nostalgia for some reason.
Okay.
And the perspective shifts. I know you find yourself in a park. It seems to be quite nice, sunny day. You can smell flowers around you. You can feel a slight wind. You find you're particularly short and small. You would guess you're smaller than normal Mac, somewhere in mid-childhood, early teens, somewhere around there. And next to you is sitting a girl. She has a black eye, brown ringlets, and you seem to be just talking nostalgically about things. The memory's old, it's faded. There are certain bits that don't really mesh well, mainly because they've been forgotten or half remembered. You can certainly only pick up parts of the conversation. There's a theme that seems to run through it, and as you listen, what you get is not so much words so much as you just instantly know the gist, because you are in a memory, and memories aren't made up of words. And what you get from the gist is that they're talking about running away, ideas about leaving things behind, escaping parents. And it seems to be a very heartfelt and treasured memory from the way that it's been very tightly grabbed by subconscious and the way it brought you here when you mentioned that and tried to force the memory.
What's the like feeling towards the girl? Is it like
protective, maybe like somewhat romantic,
like
friendship, trust, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely trust.
Okay. Can I analyze that a little bit, maybe?
Sure.
Like get the feel for it.
Okay. Wit's mind.
3.
This is one of the few memories that you think like someone holds on to as a defining point in their life. And the fact that he ran here when he's effectively being like invaded mentally is this is his, somewhere he thinks is both safe and or happy for him. Effectively a rock or an anchor for his brain.
Wait. He's gone to his happy place.
Yeah.
Very much. You would also know, because you focus on the memory and try and like effectively resurrect as much of the frayed edges as you can. Her name is Kelly Winters. She lived next door. You see images of them being childhood friends. They both hated their parents to an extent and wanted to run away. That's the sort of essence you get out of that.
Okay. We have one more glitch to go visit, which is the glass shard tentacle instance, which is what I wrote it down as.
Okay, sure.
I think that summarizes it very well.
Thank you.
Actually, yeah.
I do what
Do
I
you
can.
remember the glass shard tentacle incident? Oh, I remember the glass shard tentacle
Oh,
incident.
don't you get me started about the glass shard
You
tentacle
don't talk
incidents.
about the glass shard tentacle incident. No, it was bad.
GSTI?
Plenty of STIs flying around there.
It's a grand STI.
The shard tentacle incident, the STI.
It's like peeing broken glass. No, it's actually like peeing broken glass.
It
I'm
didn't
gonna-
end.
I'm
until
going
I
to
had
note
him by
that
the
down
balls.
for later for Ford. It's a shame you don't have Bard's tongue, Bloodman.
No, it's not. It's a good thing I don't have bad stuff. Why do you think I list all the things that could possibly go wrong? Because then nobody else will.
So, a rep mind for this last one?
Yep.
Okay.
You try and pull to that memory, and you find yourself in what is effectively just haze. There are edges of buildings. There are half-remembered faces. This is the middle of memory space where you've tried to reach for something and you haven't managed to get it. And you feel, though, while you connected with a memory, it was so lost and so deep that as you tried to travel to it, you got lost along the way. You also see a number. Oh, Zoom's crashed. Yay. Wait, has everything crashed? No?
Yeah, no,
Nope,
you're back.
Okay, I'm back. Excellent. Yeah, everything
You
froze for a
in an
second.
Interesting place.
Oh, my internet connection is unstable. Great.
You
I
did a
had
glitch.
earlier.
Yay. Yeah, but you also... There's also things like partial numbers in front of you that you suspect are probably partial dates. Right, is it happening again?
It's so intriguing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck's sake.
Burp,
Uh,
burp, burp, burp.
But you also... Really?
Well,
Really? We're going to do this again?
satisfactory instead.
Yeah, very satisfactory.
I hate everything. Let me just check if like nothing's doing some sort of weird background task. GOG, I don't want you open. I've told you repeatedly, never open on start.
God, no one wants GOG open.
Epic Store, same again for you.
I think Bloodwind probably wants Gog Magog open though, you know. Open to trying new things.
Actually, so does Ford a little bit.
I mean, like, he's big and he's hot and he's Welsh.
So you were looking forward to being drained by a vampire?
No,
No, that was just
that is against Ford's will.
yeah. That's
He's
kind of
profoundly uncomfortable with what happened with the vampires.
Yeah, I feel dirty.
I feel Bloodwind says that, but Bloodwind really thinks something different.
How the hell?
A specific rack.
That's very stereotypical of you, E.
Bloodwind's very stereotypical.
Only in certain ways. No means no.
Well, yes.
Restraining order meets restraining order.
How many people have restraining orders on Bloodwind?
Surprisingly few.
How many cactuses were going to take out restraining orders before they became cactuses?
Surprisingly many.
Before what?
Before they became cactuses.
Well, none. Yet.
I knew where that was
Look
going.
at this enormous cactus in the shape of a human I've got here.
Yeah, my ex-boyfriend was a cock. Rooster.
It's a cactus just in the shape of... Ah! It's like Medusa with cacti.
One area of the cactus is typically spiky.
Prickly situations.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You find yourself in half-remembered memory space. You see half-remembered dates and so on float up in front. You're pretty sure part of it is labeled Bloodwind's birthday. But yeah, you're welcome to try again if you want.
Let's give it another go. I'm assuming that it's been kind of buried deeper or hot, protected more. So, gonna give it a shot. And
Oh, great.
crap! Tempted to reroll, but I won't because I want to see.
You're not going to re-roll that?
I want to see where we go.
That's backlash, though. Maybe. Or lots of paradox. Do you know how many paradox points you've got?
No idea.
So you have at least...
I think I have one.
This is all coincidental, and it's in your haven.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
But this last one, it's
Good.
coincidental, but you do take 3 points of backlash. 3 points of paradox, sorry.
Okay.
Which is the minimum you can take, because it's
I
level
know,
of
his
the
head exploded!
spell. Soon. Yeah.
You ever seen Scanners?
Oh, yeah, I think I know where this has to go, and I'm going to enjoy it.
Oh, good.
Oh, shit.
I'm suddenly gonna enjoy it a lot less, I think. Oh dear.
You find something buried really deep, and your curiosity roll comes into play.
Okay.
Because you just need to know, and you find something hidden deep, and that's a locked box in the middle of an empty room. You need to know what that is. So, what is the roll for curiosity?
I think it's resolve composure.
I need to make less of these things resolve composure.
If it helps,
Wits resolve and needs to be
Wits
a
resolve.
DC 3.
if it helps, even if I passed and you're like, you can look or not, I'm gonna look. So
Okay, make a wits resolve.
Okay.
Okay. You can look or not.
I'm gonna look.
Okay. As you find yourself exorably drawn to this, you have a slight moment of hesitation. You're like, this is an interesting memory. It's not just a standalone memory that's hidden at the back. It's a memory that's hidden, but it's connected. It's connected to a lot of mundane, day-to-day nostalgic things, such as getting up in the morning. But you need to know what it is. And so you open up the memory, and you dive in, and look around. I need you to roll me Oh god, I need to check what the dice pool is for this. Let me bring out my VTM book.
Oh, I don't like where this is going.
I know exactly where you're going.
Yep.
This is bad.
Yay!
This is really bad, Sheepy.
Look, okay.
I
Gonna
think I
be
have...
fun.
Intelligence plus resolve plus your 2 for your defense.
No, yeah.
Did he just find the thing?
He found something.
I will re-roll 3 of
Are you
those.
sure you want to?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's...
Okay, 3 successes.
mm.
And you dive into the memory. And you feel something push against your mental shield, and before you can really bring it further up or change it, you realize in that split second what you've dived into. This is a submerged command, which is attached to certain triggers which involve certain nostalgic actions that may be related to memory. And it takes effect and takes hold and sinks itself in. It removes itself from Rick because you opened it, and it takes place on you instead. So, you didn't find anything in there. There was nothing. It was weird. It was a locked box, but there didn't seem to be anything in the lockbox. But you can always make another grab for the memory you were really aiming for. The glass shard tentacle incident.
Yeah, let's do that. Need to finish the job. Oh, there we go.
Again, you make a lunge for the memory and end up inside this half-remembered space. This time you find a weird half-memory of Mac, smaller, much younger, probably maybe 8 or something, in a schoolyard, fighting off 3 people at once. Not doing particularly well. He's doing well considering he's being attacked by 3 people at once, but he's definitely coming out on the sore end of things. It's very much half-remembered. It's there, but it's very frayed. However, you are happy to make another roll.
I think I've figured out a way to... do I think I've got enough of an idea to kind of like pinpoint multiple of these memories that have been like, fudged and messed around with?
Yeah, you've certainly seen that several of them have been kind of messed around with. You also got some information on how they've been messed around with, but the glass shard tentacle incident is probably the one that the other 2 are most interested in, because that was the most recent one, and Air, I think, went very sideways there, and it was the longest one. Mac was away for quite a while.
And I guess I did also... I was there for that one,
yeah.
So I have a little bit of context. Yeah, okay. Let's try one more time. And... I'm just,
Look, the threshold isn't that high. It's just, you keep rolling really bad.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I've been here while I'm rolling really bad.
Quick, summon T. That's gonna fix everything.
Dex etiquette. That's what that roll is.
You take another 3 points of paradox because you did glitch a fail.
Yeah.
And again, you find yourself in this half-remembered dream space.
I want to know. I want to know what happened. So I'm going to do it again. terrible idea, but then again,
Please don't blow my brain up with the backlash.
Would you
cannot
like to re-roll?
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do it.
Re-roll 3 dice.
Okay. Come on, stop rolling bad. Roll well.
Ah, finally! You got
There
3
we go.
successes. With that, you manage to push through and connect with something, and you grasp on. It's tough. You find yourself writhing through dream spaces. The connections are tenuous. But eventually you find yourself standing, sitting, kneeling, sitting. Your arms in front of yourself. Calm. You're in a skyscraper, in a white space. And then you hear a voice in the back of your mind. It sounds familiar, like a friend. And it has that tone, it has that ambience to it that your brain ultimately assumes that this is a friend, this is someone I work with. And it ultimately gives it a bit more reverence towards it. You instantly take it a bit more on board than just a random voice. And it's Bloodwinds. And she says, "Oh no, looks like Board's found out what's going on. I'm afraid I'm going to have to deal with that. But I can offer you power still. Just have to let me have control for a bit, and I think I can sort this problem," as you start to hear the sound of glass moving down below. There's a thought, and because you have a memory, you can still hear that thought, or at least read it in the air, however you choose to perceive it, which is indecision, curiosity, and then acceptance. And I imagine that we see these shimmer up word after word, like by the side of Mac's head, before the world changes slightly. Again, it's this weird sepia blue shade that sort of takes over the memory. And Mac suddenly acts perfectly, suddenly, and without any hesitation, without any thought about how to like move limbs to get in position. They are just taking the quickest course. Someone who 100% knows what they're trying to do and the quickest way to achieve it. And Mac starts to move. Mac goes up to the top floor. Mac starts to cast a spell. And you can see the memory and you know instantly that this is a matter spell. And the quintessence is being used. A pattern is created, a pattern of a ball in midair. It is then filled with matter and made to radiate a quintessential light. Mac then goes downstairs and then comes back up with the rest of you and says, "There's a weird ball, we'll have to destroy it." And then there's a conversation. The ball is destroyed. And suddenly the glass tentacles fall down. But while you are 100% certain that that's the memory that's being suppressed, again, you have knowledge of plans because they're also memories. And you know that there is a slight smugness. It's hard. It's alien almost, but you would define it as smugness, self-satisfaction. That the other three have been duped. And when the ball is destroyed, there is triumph and a certain release of power, almost like someone flexing their gut. It's just a small move of their mental mind, and the tentacles fall down. Control is then given fully back over to Mac, and Mac walks downstairs with the lot of you. And then accusations start to come out. At which point, something pushes Mac a little bit in the background. You can tell because you're a mind mage and you've done this to people before, manipulating emotions. Paranoia. Bit of adrenaline here and there. The way the memory twists and shifts suddenly takes on the air of a paranoid memory, of someone who is a little bit angry, a little bit paranoid, and a little bit on edge. It's slight, but you being a mind mage, you can spot it. Not many other people will be able to spot that. A fight ensues. He's knocked out, and the memory ends. You are muted.
So, I think it's important to, like, this is the one that really needs to be restored. So what I'd like to do is restore this memory as best I can, but I'd like to tie the, or I'd like to do my, if I can do this, I'd like to bring along that feeling of like trust that I got earlier and like infuse it into this memory. So like if someone comes along later, it's going to be harder, like reinforce the memory as well, basically.
Okay. Yeah. So you want to trust that memory over the other memory that would also exist of him just being like, no, nothing happened here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So to kind of try and make that memory stronger with the trust, as it were.
Sure. Make a mind roll.
There you go.
Finally!
Oh.
5 and a crit 5.
7.
Nice.
7, crit 7, yeah. Narrate me exactly how you want this restored, and it becomes so.
So I want to, as I said, like, kind of dredge this memory back up from the surface and like fit it back in where it should have been, and then just kind of bring in this feeling of trust, of like you know, almost unquestioning trust, I think, that I got from earlier, and just kind of like paste it over the memory and just like spread out across it, so that it's like next time he tries to recall them, you know, that specific memory, this one is the one that comes to the fore, and this one is like, he knows that this one's real, you know.
Okay. And you do so. The memory becomes slightly less faded, slightly less frayed at the edges. You fill it in, maybe make yourself like a little bit taller.
Not 2 stories tall though.
And it takes hold, and it begins to suffuse itself back into his memory and starts to get processed into long term. And you know that you've done such a good job on this, and it's so well implanted now that he will never forget this memory or any detail of it. While you're in here, you also notice that he has a very decent memory.
Decent.
What's your memory?
I have eidetic memory.
Yeah, it's a decent memory. Things are a lot clearer than they should be.
It's okay.
And because of that, Mac, you're never going to forget this memory. Not unless someone magically forces it away. You can always bring it back. Side effect, it will often pop up in your dreams, or versions of it will.
Great.
Possibly with a little erotic
Tentacle.
I may have layered in a little bit of eroticism to that memory.
Ford is wearing a French maid outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just bring it in, because I brought it in from the kind of romantic bit, along with the trust. So, you know, nobody's
I don't
perfect.
want any tentacles near the romance.
I'm sorry, but that's what's, you know, it's there.
Excellent.
I
Thank
need a
you
shrink.
so much for that,
And
Mac.
thus a fetish was born.
Mac.
Yep.
Although you're unconscious,
Yep.
You have a
something-
tentacle fetish.
your subconscious still works. Your subconscious is able to perceive these memories as they are created because your mind has to focus on them. And your subconscious feels something even though you aren't personally aware of it. Tentacles and romance. Glass tentacles.
No.
The memory you were just talking about with your childhood friend, crush, Kelly Winters. And suddenly that memory, the trees and bushes around you are now replaced with tentacles. Although that memory is still that memory, it will be as friable as a normal memory. Every time you recall it from now on, there's never going to be vegetation. All vegetation is tentacles. Grass blades are just smaller tentacles. Trees are very large tentacles with tentacles coming off them. The bushes are spirally tentacles in masses.
It's a good thing I have resources. I can afford a decent expert.
Oh, Bard's tongue.
What? Sorry.
The next trip to the
psychologist a lot now.
Oh, never mind.
The next trip to the psychiatrist is gonna delve into some of this stuff. I think I just linked romance and tentacles for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm gonna peace out. Mic drop. I'm done.
Thanks, fuck for hentai.
I love it when you make that mistake when you've got a mind entropy mage in your brain. Just writing down a note. Okay. Back in the apartment, do you want to have a conversation before Brad gets back to you?
I don't know. Is there anything Blodwyn wants to say or do?
Blodwyn is currently doing research, so.
What is Blodwyn researching?
Ah, shit! I can't remember what was I researching last week? There was something I was like in the middle of researching.
Oh, there was lots of stuff. It was about Falcons organized. No, that was me. I didn't write down what you did. That's it. I don't know.
I'm not sure. Quick, chat! What was I researching? There was something. It was something to do with mirrors and sort of creatures and mimetic weirdness, I think.
Yeah, you were researching the possibility of a parasitic mind creature.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that was... the intervals for that were pretty large. So while you're researching now, you'll have to research for quite a bit more before you can roll again, but then the rolls will be...
I was saying that's what Blodwyn's been doing, so
Sure.
she's just like... Doo.
And at this point, Brad starts moving again.
Get it!
All right, all done.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah.
Right. So you didn't get like mind fucked or...
No.
How do we know it's really you?
No. Ask me a question only I would know.
What's your stupid name?
Crad Barbara. And it's not stupid. You're stupid.
No.
All right, show us a card trick. It's not a card trick, just fucking waved your card around.
It's a card trick.
Do the 52 card pickup.
Yeah.
So yeah, he should be fine now. Well,
Right.
maybe not fine, but no worse than I left him.
Definitely not fine.
Well, he's a twitchy bag of weirdness anyway, so you know.
Yeah. Is there anything you found in there? What exactly was it that was messing with his mind? Was it the meme idea? Was it memes?
Oh no, it seemed to be some form of like subliminal messaging, maybe. Maybe it was kind of a parasite would maybe describe it, and it was taking. It was a mix of seductive and controlling. So it seemed to be like seducing him with ideas and power, and then it would take over at certain times. The only one I really got a good feel for, and he can probably describe it better than me because I've restored it. But with the tower tentacle incident,
From his perspective.
yeah.
Okay.
So he apparently you got too close to something, I think.
Did I?
The black no.
No,
The black
Ford-
shards.
Ford
Is
did.
that what it was?
Oh, right.
So yeah, did we tell you the shards have a spirit effect on them?
You did not know.
Oh, well, they do.
Yeah.
And we're fairly certain getting a shard in you is a bad deal for you.
Okay.
And that combined with the fact that there was one in his shoe might suggest that it was a direct transference from the shard.
So
And hoping he'd stab himself later. I don't know.
So the weird mind parasites are living in the shards?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I felt something moving through the shard, like something alive but not alive. Moving through the shards.
I'm still not sure. Do you have any idea whether it's Almajid or just something that he was fucking with? I don't know. However, if it's not there anymore, it probably can't get in to his mind without another shank from a glass shard. So
I wouldn't assume that.
Yeah.
No.
So everybody watch out for memes, all right?
I hate the internet.
No. The actual idea of a meme, like a mimetic idea. That's where memes came from.
Wait, so memes on the internet are just memes from memes?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a contagious idea. That's the whole point of a meme. Like the idea of a spear. It's kind of a meme, sort of. From what I understand, it's really fucking complicated, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah,
So,
you've
yeah.
already lost me. So,
As far as I could tell, he had nothing influencing him. It's possible that it jumped.
To who?
I don't know. Like out and left. I don't know how it works.
Is
So.
this going to be like the Thing?
It could have gone back in the crystal, actually, because you took a crystal out.
We're all very tired. Well, we can't trust anybody.
Like, you took a crystal out of him, right? As I
Wow,
remember.
shoe?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it could have jumped into that. You know, as like an escape plan when we caught him.
quite possibly, I don't.
What do we do with that crystal?
I think we threw it back.
It's back
Oh.
in the
I think you threw it back.
Couldn't have been me. I would have held on.
Uh-huh. Okay, I'm going to pick up Mac, put him on the sofa, put a blanket over him, and a pillow.
And you were sure that he's not going to murder us, right?
I mean, he might still be pissed off with you because you
Oh.
attacked him.
It's fine.
Oh, yeah, Bloodwin.
Hmm?
I don't suppose you could... And I'd, like, take off my jacket a little bit, and there's, like, a really big bruise from
Oh,
where
right. Okay, hang on. Come here.
he hit.
Slap you on the fucking shoulder.
I mean, you say he hit you. I'm pretty sure at one point you turned yourself into a human projectile against him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. That was
Yeah,
it.
I'm just going to sort of like clap my hand on your shoulder quite.
Could
Rub
I
some fucking dirt in it.
could I suggest as a way to mitigate the anger that he will feel, maybe before you wake Mac up, you
Make him a cup of tea?
as well.
Oh, what?
Because he is still like I
No,
imagine he's
before you wake him up, what?
heal him as well.
Oh, right.
Because you haven't like he's still he's still
You look
bruised
over,
and
he's got like
bloody,
a
right?
broken nose,
Yeah, it's like
I'll see what I can do.
black eye.
yeah.
It was all a terrible dream. Awful.
I mean, I could have done that when I was
perfectly. Sorry.
Right. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to heal up yours then.
A rat life. Take a point of paradox. Jersh, you can remove 4 points of bludgeoning.
That's all my bludgeoning.
How many do you have left?
None.
Be healed, my child.
It costs
What's
1
going on
point
with
to
this
be
sheet?
healed.
It keeps on putting back the paradox.
I know, it's like it's fucking weird. So yeah, so I sort of slap you on the shoulder and like suck it up, and then take my hand off, and the bruise is gone.
Thank you.
It's all right. Okay, and then I'm gonna sort of like just put my hand somewhat more gently on because he's like not awake to be mean to. So I'm just gonna sort of slightly more gently put my hand on Mac's head and just like try and sort him
You'll
out.
do the
as well.
healing over the course of like 30 seconds rather than in 1 second and it all goes. Ah! It's like all the swelling disappears instantly. Yeah, sure. You put your hand gently on Mac and... Mac, what have you got by the way in damage right now?
1 aggravated and 4 bludgeoning.
Oof. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll for that as well? Then?
Yeah.
Right.
You'll take a point of paradox each time you do this, by the way.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
I like this. You take... I mean, you're in your haven, so it's pretty much coincidental, actually. So don't take paradox normally, but this one you'll take paradox for, and take 3 points of paradox.
Ouch. She's like, fuck! Ow. Right, okay. Fine! And I'm gonna slap him on the head. Works better if I do it that way for some reason. Life. For fuck's sake. If I do a ret then life, it clears it off, and it's really annoying.
Yeah, it's the way I set up a ret. It kind of does a weird thing when it's called.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Your power is... You know, sometimes people have this problem.
I'm not saying that I set
Swear
up...
to God, this has never happened to me before. And I'll fucking try again. Did I take any paradox for that?
No.
Okay.
I'm not saying that I put up a possibility field to make myself feel bad about my rolls, but...
You can heal 3 bludgeoning, or 1 bludgeoning, 1 aggravated.
I'll just get the bludgeoning.
Okay. How, what are you on now?
1 aggravated, 1 bludgeoning.
Right. Okay. Let's go. Oh,
Okay, you can heal 1 bludgeoning, 1 aggravated.
Yay.
Alright, so I just violently slapped on the head by Blodwin until you feel better.
Your nose kind of goes and clicks back into place. Your eye goes down in puffiness. You do have a red hand mark on your face now.
Your forehead stings, you don't know why. Right, we should go
It's
wait
gonna
for
be
this.
gone by the time I eventually wake up, so it's fine.
Probably like a little red mark there. It's purely cosmetic. So yeah, and I'll just be like, right, okay, and now we just need to wait for the shit to wear off.
You could just wake him up.
He's off his fucking tits!
You could maybe wake him up, Brad.
Can I increase the probability that he's gonna wake up?
You can
Like-
use a mind effect to just make his mind push through brute force, like...
Mind has not been kind
Just-
today.
Just let him sleep. Just let him sleep.
Okay.
He'd be fine. Look, it's fine. We're not in a rush or anything anyway.
No,
Are we?
I've done my job.
Okay.
I got some reading to catch up on.
Would I know if I was this basically the job I was set, or am I just set to help these guys out for a while?
I mean, if you're in the area, then you can help them out for a while, and you can feel free to join the White Council's wardens if you want. The offer's
It'll be
open.
pitiful pay to risk your life.
Yep.
I mean, I
There's a
make
stipend.
money, pretty good money with my shows. I don't. I make decent money on my bar. Basically, people have to get very drunk to watch my shows.
Is that why they're so successful? I get it.
So I don't need to report in, call in, and say I did it.
I don't give a shit. They're a bunch of assholes.
A little time passes. Mac begins to come round.
Ugh.
Okay, I'm just gonna go make a cup of tea. I'll be back in a minute.
That is a good idea.
Yes.
Aw.
Hey.
I'm gonna kill you all one day.
Yeah. You feeling all right?
What did I do?
Oh. I feel like I got a hangover from just drinking 3 kegs at once.
That's a side effect of me in your head.
So it sounds like you need a cup of tea. Here you go.
I'll begrudgingly drink the tea.
Was that headache you say? Come here.
Yes, it's because someone went fucking around in my mind by the
I can
feeling
sort
of
it
it.
out. I'd like to sort his headache out.
His headache is sorted out.
Okay. Did I get any
Works
paradox
better than a
for that?
glass of water.
Should we untie him?
Oh, he already was untied, I think.
Oh, did you untie him? I didn't.
Yeah.
That was implied when I was put on the couch instead of on the interrogation chair.
Oh, okay, cool.
I am sorry for the things that we did also when I knocked you out. Sorry.
Yeah. You should be.
Thank you
Well-
for shooting us. Appreciate it.
That was not anything to do with intent. But I think you might understand a little better why we were doing that now.
Mac, you recall Blodwyn talking to you before the incident, telling you that you should trust her, and that Ford found out about something, and Ford found out about the shards, and that you needed to trust Blodwyn if you wanted to keep the power, if you want to become more powerful, and to let Blodwyn have control of you.
Oh.
Was it Blodwyn? It had Blodwyn's voice. You remember the
Wasn't
incident?
swearing as much though.
That was less
Yeah,
swearing.
that's probably the one tells, like, is it really Blodwyn though?
Didn't mention cacti once.
Yeah. He just sits there for a moment and just stares at you and says, like, you know, when I was in the skyscraper before you got attacked, I heard a voice. It sounded like Bloodwind, but uncharacteristically peaceful and nice and trusting. So, you know, said I needed to trust it, and that's fear. I think I made it, and then destroyed it.
That's what tipped us off that something was wrong.
We have a theory that something
It's fucking memes, isn't it?
something tentacled its way into your mind.
Memes.
Oh, I'm not sure how to feel about that right now. Oh, God.
Is it memes or maymays?
You start saying maymays, I'm going to kick you out.
Memes?
Yeah.
Mimes? No, it's not mimes.
Memes.
So, what do memes have to do with this? I don't
All right,
exactly
okay,
Twitter
so
all
they are-
day browsing for them.
We reckon, right? It's a contagious idea.
Sure.
It's like in fucking with your mind.
I mean, that's just a theory.
I know. I think I'm onto something. I really fucking think I'm onto something with this.
I don't know.
Okay, so
Look.
what now?
Who's got the fucking big library here, right? Who fucking knows how to fucking read up on shit?
Do you have much experience with mind stuff?
No, but I've got a lot of experience with researching weird shit.
Okay.
So what now? Is it fixed, or are you just gonna tackle me tomorrow again, and we'll have to keep doing this? Because
Well, I
Yeah.
don't know. Don't so many more glass tentacles, and I think we'll be fine.
Oh, and be very wary of being stabbed by the glass again, if you can avoid it.
We're pretty sure the being or creature, whatever it is
Thing.
do we think it's like a collective consciousness in all of the shards, or do we think there are separate?
I'm still of the mind that it's one thing, but the possibility is that it transfers via stabbing with enchanted glass.
You reckon maybe we should stop going into the mirror dimension?
I've got my blacksmithing tool set up there. I need to.
Well,
Bring them out?
really fucking carefully. I just think it's a really fucking horrible idea to fuck about in there. with
That's
the
what
whole-
I was
might
saying.
be on something, I guess.
You
You know what we should do?
completely poo-pooed my idea, but whatever.
What idea?
I said earlier that you shouldn't be fucking around in there, and you were like, "Oh no, we plumbed the depths of mysteries. It's fine."
I don't remember you saying that.
That was me.
Yeah, me neither. You must have suppressed a memory on accident or whatever.
Right. You know what'd be funny though? Give it to Falcon. Watch him get possessed by fucking memes and things.
Oh yeah, sure. That's a great idea. Imagine.
Hang on a fucking minute. Wait, Falcon's claiming this thing, and so are the fucking Fae.
Apparently,
Yeah,
every
everyone
fucking
wants
is.
this because they know something we don't. But asking them would A, make us look like idiots, and B, open us to all sorts of problems.
But we already look like fucking idiots, all right?
Speak for
I don't
yourself.
think we do. We defended this from two very large, very powerful organizations.
Two very large,
There's
very
a-
powerful design. Yeah. Right,
Can
so.
you...
What? It was enormous. Gog was quite large too.
Yeah, I know. And when I said two very large, very powerful things, I could see your eyes wandering off in different directions. You can't have both at the same time. That's not fair.
I bet I could if I tried hard enough.
I think you're trying too hard, which is why you can't.
What?
Neither of them are interested in you, Blodwyn. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, don't bother, Ford. I already tried that conversation a couple of
Okay.
times.
I don't think you understand. It's
Obviously, I
the thrill of
don't
the
understand
chase,
your
all right?
determination.
Look,
Hmm?
it's the thrill of the chase. It's half the fun.
It's going to be all the fun for you. There's no catching them.
Ouch.
Wow, you really are a fucking bitch today, aren't you? Claws back in, Cruella.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry.
No,
Today is...
Go at each other. Go
Yeah,
after
this-
someone else for a change.
What's crawled into your brain and fucked with it, eh?
I can go check.
You are behaving quite weirdly, actually.
Don't you check.
Yeah, no. Oh, you should check. I think he's got a meme. You should
I
check.
will electrocute you.
Definitely
Don't
tie him
come
down
near
and
me.
mind
I'll fucking fill you with cactuses.
He's getting a bit defensive, like how
He is. He is getting a bit
I'm going to
expensive.
leave
Yeah.
and make things.
You've
leave
seen how
me
he
alone.
wants to leave. That's
Yeah,
the same
oh,
thing.
same
Are you
thing.
going to make
It's
glass shard cannons,
like,
are
it is
you?
the exact mirror of how Mac was acting.
If
I
you
hate
say,
you. Get out of
I'm a
my
big...
house.
No. Right. If you say, I'm a big poopy head and Brodwyn's right, then we won't think you're possessed.
Do you just want me to tie you down now, Ford? Or do we want to do the struggle bit?
You know, Mac, I've had quite enough of tackling my friends.
Yeah, good. Me too.
Yeah, well,
So no chance of a threesome then?
we're in the same.
I'm joking, don't worry.
Not in the mood.
Also, that would make it awkward for Karad.
I'll
You can watch, it's fine.
He doesn't mind. Or does he?
I'm joking,
I
I'm
do
joking. I wouldn't touch either of you with a 10-foot barge pole.
I'm glad we can agree on something.
Anyway, right, Ford's being weird again, so I'm pretty sure he's, not possessed, probably. Guess we'll find out.
Like I said, I'm gonna go make things.
Right. I'm going to do some reading.
Okay.
Go on then, Stroppy.
Can I?
Can you?
You know the mental kind of ward I can put up. Can that be applied outside of mines?
Where would you want to apply it to?
Over the mirror.
Only if you had like correspondence or something like that to pin it to an
Okay,
area.
yeah.
Then you can ward an area against certain mines. Okay. Anyone want to do anything, or we're going to do some time skip?
I want to get my blacksmithing tools out of the skyscraper because
How would you like to
apparently
do
it's a
that?
bad place to be.
How would you like to do that?
Carefully.
Okay, so you're just going to walk in and go up the skyscraper, grab the blacksmithing tools, and bring them out.
No, I'll probably ask Bloodwind for help. Like, I need to go in there and get some things, but it might not be a good idea if I go alone.
I'm not fucking going in there. I don't want to get fucking possessed.
I don't think
Fine, I'll come with you.
I don't think anyone should go in there solo anymore. too much of a chance of being taken over.
That's a good idea. I'll set up a buddy system.
Maybe
That's exactly why
maybe when you go in there, you come to me first, and I'll fortify your minds.
It's not a bad idea.
It's a really fucking good idea.
Brilliant idea. Thank you very much, Mac. So, are you going in there?
Yeah, I want the tools.
Yep.
Who's going with Mac?
I'll fucking go.
Okay.
I'm going to be going in later. I need to use the node.
Would you like me to be your buddy?
If you want, you can hang out.
Okay. Well, come find me when you need me. For now, I will ward their minds.
Mind a ret.
Okay.
1 success to make it last for a scene or an hour, and 1 success for each of them. For an extra person, you'll want the 1 success that makes it 2, and an extra before 2 increases their dice pool for resisting mind effects.
Well, seeing how my direct has been going for me, I can only assume I'm going to roll pretty badly. Yep, there you go.
Yep, you fail the roll. The spell just peters out. You've used a lot of your power recently, and it's possible you're getting a bit tired.
I may need to wait. Like, can you go get them later? When I've had a
What?
rest?
Ah,
Do you have any idea what I did in this guy's mind? I need
Mac.
to...
What's the refractory
yes,
period on your brain?
pretty.
Mac, you recall some of your dreams. Little bits here and there.
A fucking attack
Don't think about it too hard. And that attack helicopter was your fault, not ours. Or not-
Right.
Although
Right.
you probably deserved it.
No, disagree. I was at
Strongly
the
disagree.
time, I was like, I hiked with those damn things.
God.
But yeah, can you wait to get your tools? Because I could really use a sleep. I've inserted myself into dreams and repaired memories and fixed your brain.
Oh, fucking hell.
I guess I can give it a bit of a wait.
You should be glad I didn't like insert daddy issues or something inside your head.
I'm pretty sure there's something in there that's not correct.
Oh,
Just
I love it. I love it. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Mac, as he says that,
Oh no! God fucking damn it!
you remember your
Yay!
father, and you know your feelings towards him. You hated him, yet on some level deep down, you loved him because he was your
Everyone's
father.
approval.
You just wanted his approval all the way, and you should never get it from him. Every time you tried, it just wasn't good enough. And that still haunts you.
Right.
So you're welcome.
Swear to God, if you go in my mind again, I will end you.
God, I mean, hopefully I won't have to, but Plus, I kind of have to go into your mind if I want to ward you and keep you safe from strange, tentacly mind creatures. I mean, you don't want tentacly mind creatures in your brain, do you?
No.
There you go then. Can I sleep somewhere here, or should I go back
I've
to my...
got a couple
back
of
to the
sofas.
All right. Well, I back to the big one. You can have the little one.
But I'm bigger than you.
Right?
I'm afraid, Karad, the rules of Bagsy are...
Oh,
Right,
fine,
yeah.
fine. Take the fucking sofa.
Thank you.
I will stretch out full length on the small sofa.
I mean, there's...
Perfectly.
If you want to go top to toe, I've got a double bed.
No. I'll sleep here, it's fine.
Oh, no. It's
No, I'd offer you my night bed, but that's only for matter mages who can make their own bed. I'm sorry.
The sofa's fine, it's just... I'm gonna go to sleep. Today has
Good
been
night.
a huge failure.
I'm gonna.
It's
It's fine. It was an adventure.
I'm not sure if it's
You lot are
fine.
a bunch of pussies who got shot in a dream.
Okay. So,
He didn't get shot.
things go as normal. I won't make you roll because you have time. If you keep failing the mind roll, you'll keep trying. It doesn't cause any unwanted paradox. And after a few castings and a few failures, you manage to, mind shield them fairly well. Mac, Bloodwin, you enter.
Nah.
Nothing seems to happen. The glass around you seems dead and inert. You go, you get the blacksmithing tools again. Nothing seems to change. Nothing seems to shift. The wind is
shard
not even there.
angrily.
You do what?
What?
I walk up to a random shard and just kick it.
Oh, no. If I see you walking anywhere near a shard and pulling your foot back, I'm just like, don't you fucking dare!
Just wanted to
No!
kick it.
I
Fucking
stop
you.
punching shards.
Right. We found a shard in your shoe last time, all right? Don't fuck about with the shards, all right?
I want to use matter to
You want
chuck
to
it.
get possessed? Because that's how you get fucking possessed.
You can't use matter to throw a shard.
Hmm,
You need forces.
shame.
Just poke it with a stick or something. Jesus Christ.
Fine. Let's just get the things that get out then.
Yes, let's. Yes. I don't want to get fucking possessed either.
Okay, make wits awareness rolls.
Good.
Where are you while this is going on, Ford?
Ford is just outside the mirror. He's checking over the wards that he's currently got on the Haven. Ford is also going to then move to his workshop area and begin to work on buffing up a piece of amber that he's going to use later.
Okay. Ford, if you can make me a wits awareness roll as well.
Okay. Wits awareness is not the same as wits athletics. Don't press that button. I did it. Wow. Oh, Jesus Christ. 5 successes. Cool. Well, we've got the useless roll for today.
Okay. You all pay quite a lot of attention to the mirror. And as you make sure you are constantly staring, constantly watchful, nothing seems to happen. Although, Ford, there are probably a couple more black shards in there than there were.
Fuck. That's another thing Ford wants to do. Try and use his prime to repair the pattern of the floor. But that'll come later, I think, probably.
Okay. So, things are fine. You get in, you get the blacksmithing tools, you get out. If you wish to do the same, and you want to keep going in to recharge yourself with the quintessence from the node over the next few weeks, you can do so. Do you want to do that? It will mean you have to go in and out, which I know you've been very iffy about.
No, Ford's fine with it, actually.
Yes.
Okay. Are you mind shielding every time you do?
Probably. I don't think they would let me in otherwise.
I feel like that's the new protocol is find Karad, get mind shielded, go in.
Okay.
Wrap it before you tap it.
With buddy system.
Okay. Do Ford, Mac, and Bloodwind ever go in together at any point? Or are you just going to go in drips and drabs?
I imagine we go in various pairs. How long's this time skip?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay, I can get rid of my final 2 paradox. Aside from my permanent.
How much paradox do I get rid of?
2 if you're not casting spells, which is why Brad is not going to be losing any paradox because he's casting spells for mind shielding.
Oh, right. Damn you guys and your weak fucking minds.
Hey, Blodwin's got a very strong mind, thank you very much. Blodwin is super resisty.
Yeah, in the dream she was standing there making it obvious that she was like, this is just a dream. It was like, this is great. Okay, so you go in all different permutations. You also go in as a group of Ford, Blodwin, and Mac at one point. But you can always go in 2s.
Yeah,
okay.
sure.
Sure.
Why not? What's the worst that could possibly happen?
Right.
Yeah.
Mind course.
As you go in,
Actually.
nothing happens. You go up, you go to the node, you recharge your quintessence. I can tell you at this stage now that all three of you are together. Mac, you can remove the haunted drawback from your sheet.
Yay!
Brad, as all three of them go in and you see them go into the distance.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, you forgot. That's what you were meant to do. You go over to the locked box where you've been shown the shards. You open it, you take a shard out. You pull up your shirt, you stick it in, you can feel it jabbing below your skin. You wait like 10 seconds or so. Pull the shard out, clean it off. Go over to the toilet, you flush the shard away. Then you get a plaster and you put it over the little cut, and you go back to standing there. You forget that happened.
What happened?
Exactly. Please add the haunted drawback to your sheet. Haunted, 3 dots.
Okay.
That's one way to fix it.
You had 3 dots of haunted. Oh my god.
What's going to come crawling out of the toilet this time? We only just fixed that goddamn toilet. Now we're going to have fucking tentacle monsters coming out of it. God damn it! And thank fuck I don't have bardstone.
I hope it's not another.
Anyway,
I think the worst part is that a mind creature now is fucking with a mind mage.
Mm-hmm.
That makes it so much worse.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm going to turn into the arch villain of this story, I think.
I mean,
I'm
know.
cool with it.
you're in good company because Little Red Dot's character antagonist. Oh, jeez.
Eventually, we're just gonna have a group of mages that is directly opposed to us, and they were all with us at some point.
Also,
One of them's just going to be like, my cactus died.
during this 2 weeks, Karad, if you can make me an arret plus just roll your arret. Just roll the 2 die. 1 success. You find sometimes when you're alone, sometimes when it's dark, you can get shadows to shift. Whenever you so wish from now on, provided it's dark enough, there's shadows around at all, you gain +2 dice to any sneak check. Please note that down on your sheet.
Bye, Power. I miss you already.
Okay. Is there anything anybody would like to do in the 2 weeks?
Yeah, I'd like to try to make some more throwing knives. I'd like to not use magic on it, but try to use my matter senses to sort of guide me in working the metal, that sort of thing.
Okay. Make a craft plus... craft strength? Blacksmithing is probably going to be your biggest drawback. Craft strength, you can have a +1 because you can intuitively know the material.
Cool. And I've got a craft specialization for metal forging. So would that count as well?
That would indeed.
Sweet. And I'm going to be taking the week to do this. So
Okay,
does
that
get any
won't
bonus?
change. It's not a spell. It's something that would
Okay.
take a week anyway to do.
Ooh, that's not bad.
Yeah, you managed to make yourself a set of throwing knives.
Cool.
You probably got 4 of them for a week, since it's your first batch. And there are no drawbacks to them. For your first batch of own-made throwing knives, especially because you have the matter sense, they're good. They're as good as a decent pair bought on the internet or in a shop or anything, which for your first attempt is amazing. That will take you a week. Is there anything anyone would like to do? Okay.
Ford is going to attempt to craft various arcane items, probably out of amber, to basically begin working on quintessence batteries.
Oh, you're going to start going that route, are you?
He's going to work on the physical items he will use as...
Is there anything you'd like to do to them mystically or anything? Or are you just going to make them into shapes?
Just going to make them into shapes out of things that Ford would consider a quintessence could easily be held in, but that's only from his own like traditional hermetic perspective.
Okay.
There's nothing special going on there, really.
I'd say honestly, this would be a pretty easy one for you. Make a prime craft, maybe.
Okay. I have an arcane specialty in craft.
Yeah, go for it. This is more just to know, to intuitively feel what the best way to flow quintessence in and out of this object will be.
2 successes.
Yeah. You manage to make a few different shapes, and you figure out a process where you find one that works for you. You're working on this from a limited amount of what you have in terms of knowledge and reading, in addition to your own hodgepodge tradition, and it comes along nicely. You have yourself a few different candidates at the end, which you think you could probably charge up.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else?
Blodwin's going to continue with the
Okay.
the ready.
Make me an intelligence occult roll with your library.
That's, how many is the library again? It's +3, right?
I think you have a pretty large library, yeah.
Yeah. Intelligence occult. And +3. Five successes.
Okay. Yeah, you get a little bit more information, but you're coming to the ends of what is known as opposed to what is conjectured. These thought creatures that people think about and have written about are still hypothetical. You find a couple of mages' names mentioned, most of whom are dead, or long gone, or have just left, gone to other places. You find one or two who you could follow up with if you really wanted, but they're still mostly talking about them as theoretical.
What are their names, though? Hello, magical research scientists. We've got some possible research for you to do.
One of them... Yeah, why not? One of them is a Miss Winters.
Right.
Sure.
Sorry?
You're looking at your notepad, you couldn't see the max stink eye.
Another one of them was a student now deceased of Sharban Al-Majid.
Ah, who's the dead guy? Who's the window dressing in the?
Yeah.
Right.
And there's another one or two who you have the names of but are currently unavailable, having gone on trips to other planes of existence, or are missing in action, or have not contacted the White Council for quite a while.
I wonder why they would never contact the White Council. They're always so helpful.
Right. So, if the sort of like connection to Al-Majid comes up, Blodwin's just going to be like, "Oh, that's fucking interesting." So, right, I've been researching. Like, there's a couple of mages who have been doing research into fucking these weird idea creatures. Okay, and one of them, right, was the student of Al-Majid. You know, Captain Crispy.
Lawrence Chamberlain.
Lawrence
Captain
Chamberlain.
Explodey. Yeah. We should ask for a history of something, like, what was he up to? Al-Majid. Something's fucky in there.
Right.
You know, he was experimenting with deep realms and other planes of existence.
I think he went too deep.
Yeah.
Right. So, it's Winters. I might try and get hold of her. Oh, is Miss Winters has been working. Somebody called Miss Winters has been working on this stuff as well.
Mac. Your thoughts are mixed on the subject, but your thoughts now include tentacles.
Yay.
Fuck's sake.
You right there? You got a funny colour. I'm gonna sort of like, because you've gone bright fucking red, right? I'm just gonna be like, ooh, okay, whatever, fine.
I just some fallout, I think, from God. Anyway,
What did you do to his fucking head?
I'm wondering.
He's got. Anyway, never mind.
He is almost exactly as I left him, aside from having restored a memory.
Yeah, I somehow have a few doubts about that.
No, absolutely pristine. I can guarantee my work.
But I can't. Oh well.
Anyway, right. So we need to get all these Miss Winters. Okay.
Not it.
There's a knock at the door.
Oh! I'm gonna go and go to the door and look through the thing.
It's a guy in a UPS outfit.
Oh, I think it's a stripper. Bloodwind's gonna put the chain on and open the door. She's like, "Hello."
Hello, I've got a parcel for a Miss Jones, a Mr. Bird, or
I'll take
a
it.
Mr. Okay, you Miss Jones.
Get any ID? I am Miss Jones. Yes.
Yep.
Got any ID?
Yeah, sure. He holds up what appears to be an ID card. Make a wits investigation.
Yeah, it's fine.
It looks like an ID card, yeah.
Right. Whatever. Yeah, chuck it here.
Yeah, if you can just sign for this.
All right. I do the traditional.
Yeah, that looks like a signature. There you go.
They
Hands
never
you,
even look at the fucking signature.
hands you what is about a 6-inch by 6-inch by 18-inch package.
I'm gonna sense if there's anything alive in there.
Okay, wits life. Maybe a bit bigger than that. Maybe like 8-9-inch by 8-9-inch.
2 successes?
Yep, there's a plant in there. Apparently an orchid.
Fuck! There's a fucking orchid in here.
That said, the orchid's somewhat different. It's not just an orchid. There also seems to be some animal DNA, maybe human.
Oh,
Fucking
fuck,
burn
fuck,
it.
fuck, fuck.
Burn it. Burn it.
Okay, I'm gonna take.
Burn it.
Boys, there's another fucking orchid.
Burn it.
Fire!
Burn it.
Yeah, bring fire! I don't fucking.
Indoors.
We can't
Bring a
burn
lighter
things in here.
downstairs, outside. Put it in the garden. I'm just gonna sort of take it downstairs, dangling by 2 fingers. Just chuck it in the garden.
Yeah,
And,
you chuck it like into the little back garden they have. It's more sort of a lot of brown turf, which
Get
is
a
mostly
lighter
earth.
fluid. Get lots.
Yeah.
Wait, I think I've got some fucking weed killer. Hang on. I'm gonna run upstairs, get a little bit of weed killer, and just like sprinkle it on the fucking.
Okay.
Package
maybe
goes
we
up
should
in flames.
One day. Maybe it's not all bad. Just keep it for a while. It might
Fucking
grow
no.
on you.
I'm gonna sort of like give you a clip round the back of the head if you say this. Fuck off! You want to fix the fucking toilet again? That's how we get a fucking broken toilet again, all right?
I mean, it was pretty funny to see, so yeah, I might put up with that occasionally.
I have no
I
idea
feel like
what's going on.
toilet's a lot of trouble for me.
They've just shouted, "It's an orchid! Burn it, fire!" and run out back and started a fire. Yeah. From your point of view, this is crazy.
I am super. What? Huh?
Right.
Well, the
okay.
last time we got sent an orchid, it climbed out of the toilet and tried to kill these two.
Yes.
It's
Why was it in the toilet?
there, because a mage of that used to be part of the Wardens called Elliot
He's a
is a
fucking
serial
murdering.
killer.
Yeah, loony.
Okay.
However, one of Elliot's favorite pastimes and experimental lines of questioning is how can we fuck with life, and has been splicing animal and plant life together.
Right.
Okay.
And so
Wait,
we
so
flushed it.
Bloodman, was there people DNA in there?
Yes, there fucking was.
Do you reckon that you could turn the plant back into people.
It's a fucking plant.
I don't know what the hell happened with it. It could be a person
I
changing.
think it's more likely they've taken some DNA and spliced it with a plant rather than turned a person into a plant. I don't fucking know, but it's on fire now anyway.
I'm like 20% less confused.
It's
Serial killer.
serial
messing-
killer mage.
So why did they send this to you?
Because
They're fucking with us.
I
That's
found
why.
out that they were a serial killer, so they kidnapped me and threatened me, and now they've disappeared and have left little fun love notes about how they're constantly
So this is
watching,
you-
waiting, anticipating.
Hating.
Hey, Karad, can you sense if there's a mind in that thing?
You never interrupt somebody's anticipating.
In that burned thing in the garden? No, it's burned.
Are you muted? E? No? Oh, you're eating.
He's just having troubles for a second. He's be fine. Back in a second.
Right.
Maybe
Right.
if you'd have asked me before you set it on fire and stomped on it and everything.
It's a fucking plant. It doesn't have a fucking mind.
It doesn't anymore. It could have before. I don't know.
I didn't
may have
sense any
just
fucking.
become a bird.
Actually, did I sense any neurons or anything?
No, 2 successes.
No.
No.
I really don't think it had a mind. I think it's just a fucking plant. Anyway, we do not want any part of anything that fucking Elliot sends us, alright? Just no.
Godwin, you would also know, by the way, that if you had life 4 and you turned a person into a plant, they would still have a mind, but it would rapidly begin to degrade without having a brain to actually really base it on.
Yeah.
So after a while, the person would become a vegetable.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like, it's fine. Also, if it was a person, it's probably better off this way, to be honest with you.
You check the label on the package, and it was a very fast delivery, though. So
God damn it.
Right. Well,
Okay, yes,
maybe
I
don't
need-
leave it in the garden. Maybe throw it away.
I'm just like fucking pouring weed killer all over the smouldering remains. Just
Yeah.
to be sure.
No,
Definitely
I've
don't bury it in our garden. For all we know, it could come back as like a zombie or whatever.
I have
Also salting the ground around it. Nope.
stop
No.
saying things. Stop saying things. Stop saying things.
You right there?
Stop saying things.
Have you ever seen Day of the Triffids?
No, stop saying things. Stop. Just
I love that book.
That was really good, yeah.
Then
never read the book, but the film's pretty good.
Mm.
Oh,
However-
the book's fucking great. You really want to read the book. It's better.
Okay, good.
I mean, the first, the black and white Triffid film, where they like defeat them with fucking seawater, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna defeat them with a fucking hose pipe. That doesn't fucking work.
Have you read War of the Worlds?
Yes, H.G. Wells was a fucking hack who wrote himself into a corner.
Yeah. Well, stupid stuff happens in sci-fi all the time, and we're just gonna have to deal with that.
Yes, but
Can
what
we-
I'm saying, the book's great. The film was fucking stupid.
Okay.
you guys done?
well,
I'm going to continue working on warding this place because I don't want it going up in flames or plants.
Maybe you should ward it against angry Actually, no, don't do that.
I can't do that. He can. We can.
Hmm?
Hey, Karad, do you want to work on a ward together?
Sure.
Ooh. I wonder if he could do something about all the weird.
Oh, she's off.
I've had an idea.
Just duck and cover.
Oh, no, right. What if we could work on some sort of magical sensor, right, that would detect if, like, one of these weird spliced plants is trying to make its way into the flat and set off an alert?
But
That would involve
No,
correspondence.
just a motion sensor for delivery people.
Well, the delivery people are just delivering a fucking parcel, unless they're in on it.
Plants aren't going to deliver themselves.
Yeah, but they don't know what's in the fucking plants.
Yeah, incidentally, EE, how would I go about getting correspondence 1?
6 XP. 6 XP would get you correspondence 1.
You appear to be muted.
No, I don't think I am.
Oh, okay.
Fine.
Okay. I'm very tempted to get correspondence 1. Could that be what I've been working on over?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it in the middle of everything. Boom.
So at the end of the week in which you've all been doing stuff, I will need to make wits awareness rolls.
God damn it.
And Blodwyn?
Oh, sorry, what was that?
Wits awareness. You failed to see the, the wits awareness roll.
Sorry. Patreon's doing a thing.
Yeah, that thing is we haven't released much information, but we're really keen. It's like, well done.
3.
Great. Ford, you're sleeping in the bedroom? Blodwyn on the small couch. Brad on the big couch. Mac,
I have my own fancy bed.
have you matched
I
it?
could pay at some point.
If you make it, you would need to have cast a spell.
It's probably something I would have done like in the past when moving in here or something. I can always make myself a better bed, however. Sure, let's do it.
But also, you can, at matter 3, you can only make a homogeneous substance, so...
Duck feathers.
Only duck feathers. And that's not homogeneous, it's also life, but sure. Where are you sleeping tonight, just for information's sake?
Probably like a sleeping bag in a corner.
Okay. Good to know. A corner of the main room with the other two, not with Ford.
Yeah.
Ford. You're woken up briefly throughout the night. Every now and again, the sound of rain pelting against the window, the sound of leaves rustling, and twigs brushing against the house. Until the tapping gets too insistent, and you're woken up. And as you look towards the window, there's just vines covering it.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Ford has had enough of these fucking plants. It's raining, you said. Good. Makes my life easier. I am going to use lightning to fry this thing.
Okay.
Worked for Frankenstein.
Sure, you're going to use an instant cast?
Is it looking like it's going to get in anytime soon?
It looks like you've got the window closed. It's not getting in yet. From your point of view, at least. You've checked the bedroom.
In that case, I'm going to take... I've only checked the bedroom?
Yeah, at this point. The others are asleep in the other room.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go through to the windows, each window that is at
as
the
you
back
open
garden.
as you open the door to the living room, you see there's Mac in a sleeping bag. There's Brad asleep on the bigger sofa, and on the small sofa there's Blodwyn, and the covers are levitated over her stomach by about 1.5 feet. Just in the center, they've been pushed up.
Okay, well, here it goes. I'm gonna de-bedclothes Blodwyn.
What you see
Middle of the night.
is that What does Bloodwind wear to sleep?
Probably just like sort of like pajamas and a t-shirt.
Okay. Bloodwind's t-shirt is pushed out to one side as something has slithered out from her chest and is now coming out roughly where like the bottom of the t-shirt would be on one side, and it appears to be an orchid. The roots seeming to have made their way into her skin around her chest. And you can see red veins down it.
How the fuck?
Do you remember what someone said?
No.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
I
who's
mean,
that?
people said a lot of things.
Mac, do you want to own up to what you said?
Just give them a chance, though. They might grow on you.
Hey.
Nice.
Bloodwind's just like, "Frumph." What the fuck? What the
I begin shaking Bloodwind by the shoulders, like, there's an orchid growing out of you. Fucking Elliot again.
What?
I didn't want to do anything because
I'm
if
gonna
I did,
grab the orchid and just try and make it die.
I'll get a knife. I get a knife.
Oh, wait a fucking minute.
How do you want to make it die?
Okay, so I'm assuming it's burrowing its way into my bloodstream and things,
That's possible.
flesh, etc.
Actually, you would know that. You've got life sense. You know that.
Yeah. So I just want to kind of like shrivel off all the roots, sort of like just nip off all the roots, nip off, just clamp off everything that's attached to me and just like kill it.
Okay.
And then pull
Life
it out.
arret.
Oh fuck.
And take back the point of paradox that you had for having a week off.
What do you mean take back? Oh, have it back. Right.
Yeah.
Life arret. Okay, where are we? Life. Arret. Can I spend quintessence on this?
You may to get an extra dice.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that because life. Fuck's sake, life. Arret. And one extra dice. 'Cause I don't want an orchid growing out of me. Fuck!
Ah, thank you. You feel a pain across your chest. Take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. As it does seem to wilt a little bit, but it seems to burrow in deeper and you can feel it begin to hurt.
Oh fuck! Get the fucking weed to get away. No shit. Fuck. No, that wouldn't fucking work. Fuck.
I was gonna fry it with lightning.
It's a really fucking bad idea.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why I woke you up first.
Right?
I'm gonna check the others.
At which point the others will wake up because you're making a commotion and you also screamed with pain.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you both see Bloodwind.
It's like Alien. Like,
Bloodwind with her shirt up, the roots have dug into her chest and an orchid coming out.
You've got a chest burster.
What the fuck? Oh fuck.
Bloodwin,
Yes.
how would you feel about if and I'm gonna pull it out.
Firstly, make me a manipulation subterfuge for the setup. This will get you extra dice.
Bloodwind's totally just gonna be like, what?
That makes complete sense. I won't have you roll a defense roll.
Yeah. She's just like, I don't fucking know what's going on.
Your setup is poor, but you still do grab the flower. Feel free to make a strength plus brawl. Do you want to resist
Probably a lot
Bloodwind?
of flailing. I mean, once he starts to pull and the pain starts, yes. It's kind of an involuntary.
Okay, then make a resist with strength grapple because it's once he grabs hold.
Okay.
So strength brawl.
Strength brawl. Brawl or yeah. Brawl.
Yeah.
Right. Four.
Oh, with a crit.
What? Fuck's sake.
He puts his hands around the orchid and starts to pull, and you instinctively grab onto his wrists and pull him back, and you're now held like 6 inches away from a half-topless Bloodwind as you struggle over her orchid. as you struggle over her flower.
Fucking pull it. All right.
Okay. I pull it.
Opposed rolls again. Opposed rolls.
Fuck.
Okay, this time, Ford, you pull and it starts to pull away from her chest. You can see blood starting to seep out from where the roots are just getting pulled out.
I'm
Bloodwind,
gonna punch him.
you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage. Feel free to punch him. Ford, are you going to dodge the punch?
Pulling.
Yes.
Are you going to dodge and try and maintain the grapple?
Yeah.
That'll be
You're
minus 2
gonna
dice
tear my
then.
fucking arteries out, you cunt.
Okay,
Right,
minus 2 dice to your avoiding the roll.
Mhm.
And
Okay.
5. Oh, wow.
Christ. What is strength brawl again? Is it?
Yep.
Ford is really, really used to dodging Bloodwind.
It's true. You know that the right hook's coming before it even starts.
Yep.
Yeah, she hilariously overswings and finds herself now on the bottom under your pin.
Mage, just let me fucking sort it out, you git.
Then sort it out. I'll keep pulling.
If he pulls, I'm gonna come with it. I'm just. Gonna
Are you
move with
now?
him. Yeah.
Well, it looks like you have everything under control. I'm going back.
Just towing Blodwin round the apartment with my orchid. Yeah.
Sheepy, do you go in? They're making noise in this room. Do you want to go into Ford's room and sleep? Yeah. Okay, great. So,
Call me if you die.
What the fuck?
Strength Brawl, Ford, Blodwin, Dex
No,
Athletics.
I'm gonna give her a moment to like do a spell if she wants to, and then as soon as it's over, I'm gonna pull.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna try the liferette thing again.
Okay.
3 successes.
Yeah. This time it shrivels a lot more, and you can see it wilt. You take a point of bludgeoning.
I'm gonna pull because I said I'd pull this one as soon as it's done.
Okay, go for it. You make a strength brawl, Blodwin, Dex Athletics because you're going with it, but minus 2 dice because you've already defended this turn. You've cast a spell.
Okay. Right. Dex Athletics minus 2. Dex. Boop.
Wow.
Well, this is great. Let me just check your character sheet for something.
Oh no.
Yep. The plant rips free, along with a decent amount of flesh still attached to the roots, and blood starts to spurt everywhere. You take 4 points of bludgeoning. That will flow through, and you'll be full bludgeoning with 3 lethal instead.
Oh shit.
Fucking stop it, you fucking cunt.
And she passes out
You fucker.
as blood begins to pump onto the floor. The plant is in your hands, though.
I want to rush over and try to stabilize.
Okay, make a medicine wits roll.
I have dice for this.
Oh,
3 successes.
thank fuck.
She becomes stabilized. You can also turn... turn a point of lethal into bludgeoning.
Woohoo!
a good roll.
Heal this sucker. I'm alive.
I'd like to do something before I fall asleep.
Well, that's... I was about to say the camera's going to cut to your room. As you
Okay.
walk in and close the door, you turn around, make me a wits awareness. God damn it.
I have wits awareness.
That's
I
what
don't
you
the
have.
other one.
2. Great. Okay, yeah. You begin to head towards the bed. What were you going to do?
I'd like to set up basically a zone around this room, and especially the door, whereby anyone who like decides to walk into the room changes their mind and goes somewhere else.
Right. So there are a couple of different ways of casting this. Firstly, you could set it up on the door and then, like, I guess on the window. The door's the only main way in.
Yeah.
Or you could cast it on the entire room. More success is needed, but covers the entire room. Then you could also cast it with like a duration of a day.
Yeah.
Or you could cast it for a duration of an hour and spend a point of quintessence to make it last permanently, but you can't then use that point of quintessence again until you cancel the spell.
No, I'll do it on the door and just have it be like, how much more sleep do I need? I'm tired.
More than an hour, so the next step up from an hour is a 24-hour spell.
Yeah, I'll make it 24 hours then.
Okay. This is probably you need like 4 successes. Would you like to spend a point of quintessence to get extra dice?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Mind Direct, and then
Mind Rep +1 because you spent a point in quintessence.
yes. Come on,
You want to do a reroll to get that even higher?
I will absolutely, sir.
Okay.
It's wasted shit right and left. Screw it. I think I have 3 I can reroll. Yeah.
Beautiful. 5 successes. The spell takes hold on the door. Anyone entering through the door or passing through the area because you can't really determine between going through.
Can
they'll
I
turn around.
adjust it very slightly?
Mhm.
Anyone trying to go through the door suddenly decides they really need to pee.
Oh.
Please.
You know what? You've entropy. You can make it so that anyone who passes through the door frame instantly turns around for some miscellaneous random task, like they might need to pee, they might feel very hungry, they might need whatever it is that their base desire needs. You can just drive that. Yeah. Okay. You cast a spell. It takes hold on the door frame. You can hear muttering and screaming from the other side. Then you hear Bloodwind's strangled cry and a sudden flump, like she's just lost her ability to control herself, and now she may be unconscious on the floor.
Yeah, it'll be
And you
fine.
can see Max scramble over, grabbing some sort of box or kit. As at this point, as you start to go to bed, and you're just like, oh, fuck this, and lay down, roll over. It's quite comfortable, and you're just beginning to nod off. You know, you get that feeling of being held, and you feel at home and comfort. And wait, what's holding you? And you look down. Vines have slithered their way in below the window frame and managed to push their way through the peeled paint, and have now wrapped themselves around your limbs. What would you like to do?
Run!
Make a strength plus athletics a test.
Cheese it! Strength athletics?
Mm-hmm.
You leave the room. Wait, you forgot to close the window.
Help me! Oh yes, I'll come and wait. No shit, I forgot something.
You know my weaknesses, sir.
Perfect. Yeah, you begin to get bodily dragged out of the bed onto the floor.
Shit, the Triffids are here! Help!
Yeah, in the other room you hear, shit, the Triffids are here, help, as Mac finishes stabilizing Bloodwind.
Go have a-
Mac, you've got this, right?
Yeah, I've got this.
Okay, I'll go in the other. I'll go back into the other room.
Okay, as you open the door, you can see Brad lying on the floor. What does Brad wear to bed?
Silk pajamas.
Wearing silk
Nothing but a
pajamas,
smile.
Gomez.
vines and creepers like tight around his limbs.
Oh shit!
Make an intelligence plus resolve check.
Wait there, I'll be right back. Do. Cup of tea.
Need to go and water the plants, if you know what I mean.
You really need to pee. Actually, you should pee now. Yeah, you should go pee.
Shit! I need to pee. Be back in a bit.
Exactly what I wanted!
Oh, you fucked yourself, sheepy.
Help! Where are you going? Come back!
I'm a bit busy here.
I can't hold it. Sorry. Bye.
Lord, what the...
At least throw me like something to deal with this. I'm gonna punch the vine.
Your life mage was conscious right now.
Strength roll at -2 because you're pretty well grappled at this point.
Yes. Do you mean strength brawl at 0 dice?
Yes, I do. You try and move, but you are just wrapped way too tightly.
Yeah.
How do you have 0 dice?
He's got strength 2 and no brawl.
I have 2 strength and no brawl.
Ooh.
I told you he's not punchy.
Mac, from the other room, you hear miscellaneous flailing.
Ah!
Am I at this point done with Bloodwind?
Yeah.
Is the door still open?
Partially.
Partially, okay. Yeah, I'll just kick it in,
Okay.
and I'll have a throwing knife ready.
The door is already unlocked, so it's partially open. It just goes whack against the wall, putting a massive dent in the plasterboard.
I can fix that.
Get in here and help me, quick!
Make an intelligence... Make an intelligence resolve as your foot goes through the door frame. Actually, Mac, you really do need a cup of tea. It's been a trying night. You need to go make a cup of tea.
It looks like you'll be fine. I need some tea.
What? No, come back!
Life-saving?
No, just push through it. Just stop.
Hey, you'll be fine. I'll see you in a minute.
I'll be fine. I won't be fine. I'll be dragged out a window by a fucking tentacle vines.
Sorry, I'm making tea in a tunnel. I can't hear you right now.
You hear the toilet flush in the other room.
Like last resort, Bloodwind, help!
Yeah, you take a point of black bashing damage there, as you're being pulled now against the wall quite strongly.
Donk. Donk.
Okay. Yeah, you
hear
peed.
like
You're good.
Hey, Karad, you want some tea as well?
Do you want tea?
No, I need help!
Okay,
Tea can help you calm down.
you've
Have
peed.
Have you peed? Can you
He's peed.
fortify your
Ford
tiny
has
mind?
peed like a racehorse. He's like, my friend's in danger. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
do this.
Okay, can I give him a mental ward?
You can drop the spell on the
Drop your
door.
spell as well.
No,
crap.
no, he's not maintaining. Well, yeah, he is maintaining the spell. You can drop it.
Don't think he'd have thought of that, to be honest.
Okay, you can give a mental ward if you like. A rep plus mind.
Push through it, asshole!
What are you talking about? I thought I'd just been to the loo.
Okay.
Okay, yeah,
Success.
you get an extra 2 dice to any rolls to resist mind effects. Make an intelligence plus resolve plus 2. Actually, tea sounds great, but you don't need biscuits in the house. There's a shop just down the road, like at the corner. They've got biscuits.
The one time I rolled well on mine is this fucking ward.
You need biscuits for tea.
I see you're having trouble, but tea and biscuits, that solves everything. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, good idea. Let's do that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What is happening to me at this exact moment in time?
You're being pulled up half against the window and the half like just below the window, and it seems to be trying to pull you through, but you can't go through the gap. So you're taking bludgeoning damage as you're being pulled physically against that wall, and the wall's starting to bend.
Okay, could I... Like, is it starting to hurt?
Yes,
Basically, like properly looking like it's going to try and squeeze me through,
it's not going to be able to pull you through that, but you can tell the wall's starting to give way. It's not a particularly well-built window frame.
Okay, I don't really want to take more damage, so can I increase the chance that the wall's going to fall away?
You know what? You are touching the wall. You can increase the probability without having matter. It would be more effective with matter, but sure, make a entropy plus a ret roll.
It's my first entropy roll. Seems about right.
You feel through the wall and you kind of direct fate to be able to break it a little bit easier. And while things shift slightly, you feel that was probably the course of events anyway. You take 2 more bludgeoning until the frame just buckles away from the window. The glass pane slips out and goes down before shattering against the ground, and you are begun to be pulled bodily through the window. Mac, tea's done. Oh yeah, your friend needs you.
Oh. I rush back, throwing knife in hand.
Make an intelligence plus resolve roll.
Shield, my shield!
Making a ret plus mind. Minus...
-2?
What?
Is it? Yeah, because he's got 2 spells up already.
Yes, because he's got 2 spells up, so -1 for the 2 spells, and -1 because you can't use your arms to cast because they're being grappled. So yeah, -2.
-2. Okay.
All right, mine -2. That's an extra dice for Rick there. Mind, so intelligence resolve +1.
Hell is wrong with you guys?
I'm going to use a point of willpower.
Okay.
You're the one who did this to yourself, okay? You fucked yourself.
I mean,
Sorry, bye.
You step through and you almost make it. Actually, you should check the date on the milk before Four gets too far away, because if the milk's out of date, you really need to tell Four he's going to the shop anyway.
Oh, yeah. Ford, come back. I need to check the milk.
Ford's already out the door.
Yeah, you'll be able to shout down to him to get milk if you need it, but you need to check the date before he gets out of shouting range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but you
Sorry,
get to
Brad.
the window first.
However, my fucking window and wall have just been broken, and
Back
I'm
window.
outside already.
You're at the front. It's the back one leading to the plot where you just burned it, at the back.
Can I not hear?
Sure, I'll give you another intelligence resolve +2 to try and bust through this, since it is a new stimuli.
Because I am very protective of my fucking
5!
haven.
You're
There
like,
we go.
maybe Biscuit's in a bit. This is more important, actually. Something just broke your house.
Where's the weed killer? Right.
Okay, what do you
I
do?
trip over Blodwyn on my way through the front room, and then scramble through various cupboards and get a pumpy thing for the weed killer.
Okay, you grab the weed killer. What do you do now?
I head outside.
Okay, you go through the back of the building. You don't go through that door again, which is what I was wondering. And you find the door will not open. It seems shut, very shut.
Mac, you're gonna have to fix my fucking door. I boot it open.
Strength plus athletics.
I need to fix half the fucking house at this rate. Can we just move?
6.
With a crit. Yeah. The door splinters and flies apart in shards as you look out what is a seething mass of plant with one very long stem with bits tangled around it going up to a huge bulbous petaled mouth with teeth, which Brad is slowly being lowered towards.
It's a Triffid! It's a fucking Triffid! Save me! How are my pajamas looking?
Silk is pretty tough, actually. The pajamas are looking pretty good. It doesn't stop being grappled, but they're holding up.
Is there a little bit of pee on them now?
A little bit.
Should I roll for pee?
I mean, you can if you want.
I mean,
I
you
know
have been
that.
eaten by a Triffid.
Yeah.
It's a reasonable... Pee on them! It's like bears! Pee on them!
I will pee on them.
Assert dominance.
Bear in mind, you can't reach your fly or anything if you want to pee on them.
I will wet myself.
Okay.
I'm being eaten by a Triffid.
Composure plus resolve. This is definitely... No, this is willpower test.
First question: am I upside down?
Yes.
This is gonna get messy then. Okay.
Willpower roll. It's a straight willpower roll. So whatever you've got left unmarked in willpower is a number of dice.
Well, that's perfect because
A little dribble comes out and then goes down your trousers, down your top, down your beard, and gets stuck.
tickly. It's tickly.
Like a drop goes to your ear before falling away, but the rest of it just gets stuck in your beard.
That's what you're worried about?
And now your name is Peabeard.
No tree themed puns, please.
We don't have
What
any toilet paper, but we do have leaves.
do you do?
Scream!
I move the weed killer and start pumping the sprayer all over the roots.
Okay, you start. It's going to take a long time with a weed killer designed to hit small amounts to kill this entire garden.
If
Okay,
only-
fuck it. I'm lightninging this thing then.
If only the life mage was there to help.
Okay.
I got the.
Take back the point of paradox that you marked away for not doing magic this week. And then please, cast me your rep plus forces. Fun enough, it's raining and it's a bit stormy. You can get coincidental with a lightning bolt.
That's the plan.
Wait. Do I see him doing this? Like doing something?
You're upside down. There's pee dripping into your eye. Probably
Oh, it's in
not.
my ear and my beard.
Yeah, it's starting to get through the beard. It's just slowly, very slowly.
Oh, at least it's filtered.
5.
With a crit, sure. Lightning strikes down in a massive blast. There's a crack of ionized air, and you're knocked back a little bit. Brad, on the other hand, is a lot closer.
Yay!
That's normally 11 points of aggravated.
Ooh.
Brad, take 2 points of aggravated health damage.
I see we're taking another route to fixing the haunted problem.
Does that go? Does it like override the already taken damage, or does it?
It goes on the new holes. It doesn't override bashing.
Right. What happens?
I love that I can do 11 points of aggravated damage. That's so fucking cool.
That's pretty.
Oh no, I need to do that. I
Excellent.
think I fall unconscious then.
Yep, you're unconscious, and the blast knocks you back into the side of the house, where you take a point of bludgeoning, which will turn into aggravated on your track because you're full.
Okay, Turkey.
Before landing next to Ford, Mac, the milk's in date. Oh, you should help your friends.
I heard the door downstairs bash down, so I'm gonna go check out that one and see
Yep.
what's up.
You
I mean,
notice
it's
a
quicker
massive
for you.
smoking, burning dead plants. You find Ford holding a weed killer bottle next to an unconscious Brad.
Fucking hell! I didn't know that stuff was that effective. What brand weed killer are we getting?
It's
Lightning fast weed killer.
Weed be gone.
it's called Burnitol.
You hear a ding. Yeah, it's actually called Bernatol. It says on the side.
Anyway, I go over to Karad and I check him out. I make sure that he's not gonna die.
He smells of pee.
I make sure I'm
It's
not
not that
too.
much pee, sir. You stated that.
I'm
Nope.
not surprised that it smells of pee.
But a lot of it's been aerosolized by the lightning. Yeah, he doesn't look like he's going to die. He looks relatively stable. He's very electrocuted, and there is singed, burnt pea beard.
Kind of.
I'm kind of glad I slept through it now. Well, was unconscious through it.
Okay, what would you like to do?
Guess we better drag him inside.
I grab the legs.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, you take
take him back.
Brad along with his legs, and you put them next to each other on the sofa.
Wait, his legs are still attached, right?
Well, I guess, sure, they're attached.
My bard's tongue for that one.
Maybe he just
there.
wanted a bit of extra leg room, you know?
Is Blodwin still just on the floor in a puddle of her own blood?
Yep. I mean, the blood's kind of soaked in now, but
What do you expect us to do? We're not life mages. I saved your life. That's about all I could do.
How are my pajamas looking now?
somewhat smoky. Still, though, mostly intact. Silk is pretty hard wearing.
Sweet.
The dye is probably the bit that charred. The rest of the pajamas probably okay.
I'll need new pajamas then.
Yeah.
Did the wet patch char?
That was probably the conduit for the lightning. Yeah.
I knew I shouldn't have peed. Damn it.
His beard directly up his chest, straight to the penis. Yep. Lightning rod.
Now you all know his terrible secret.
Is that what he calls it? The lightning rod?
I actually call it
all-
my terrible secret.
All 1d10, one of it. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to go back to sleep?
We established it's Micro, that's why he's still alive after being struck.
Ford wants to get the shovel, and before it becomes daytime, he is going to start chopping up and disposing of and rearranging the back garden.
Do you want to flush down the toilet again?
He is going to compost this one.
Mac's gonna try to fix up your room, but then suddenly decides that, hey, maybe breakfast might be a good idea.
Yeah, I go to bed
Try and
later,
sort
and then
Baldwin out a bit
I
more.
should definitely make sure that this is all completely chopped up.
You know, I wanted to start that new exercise regime for so long.
Yeah, make a resolve plus intelligence roll as you try to go to bed. I genuinely want to see if you pass. Oh, no, he's unconscious. Unwilling unconsciousness ends spell effects.
Aww.
Does it?
Yeah, you go to bed.
Okay.
Okay. Morning comes. Those of you who have bashing damage can reduce that by your stamina.
Lol.
I assume Brad and Blodwin have been put on the sofas like next to each other, and they've been pushed together so they can be watched easily. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brad, Blodwin, you awake to find yourself snuggling into each other.
And a lot of the minor chores around the house have been done.
They're stealing
true.
everything.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so Baldwin's just like, did I pee myself?
I smell burning. Someone making toast?
Ah, what the fuck? Ah, shit. Fuck. Right.
I feel like I've been hit repeatedly.
Fuck. I'm gonna immediately try and heal myself because there's still like a big gaping hole in my middle. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yep. Life plus
Look,
a
I
rat.
did the best I could.
Bloodwin, why are you on my sofa?
This is my fucking sofa.
No, it's-
Actually, it's my sofa.
Right, whatever. Ow. You fucking cunt. I want a fucking word with you in a second. Hang on, let me just make sure I can actually fucking walk.
yeah.
Oh, wait, that's
Why
Dex.
did
Hang
you
on.
come and save me?
I did. I struck a giant toothy, vagina dentata that was going to eat you with lightning.
You hit me with lightning.
You know,
I remember
You
now.
heal 1 point of bludgeoning if you have any bludgeoning.
Yes.
Okay, good, you do.
Right, and I'm going to try and heal myself again.
Okay.
Do I get any paradox to that, or?
No. Actually, you do. In the Haven? No, probably not in the Haven.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There we
Hey,
go. That's,
You
that's
heal 1 point of aggravated and 1 point of bludgeoning.
So that means I get rid of one aggravated, and then I take the other aggravated down to bludgeoning? Or?
No, aggravated can't be reduced to bludgeoning. You have to
Okay.
get 2 successes per aggravated.
Cool. Okay, that's fine. In that case, that'll do. That'll do. I'm like, fucking ow.
You've got this like
Right.
network of like scars now in kind of a root pattern along your chest.
Look at this fucking shit! Look at it! Look what you fucking did to me, you fucking asshole! If a fucking life mage, right, is telling you not to fuck with something, you don't fucking pull, alright? You're gonna fucking kill me! You wanker!
He hit me with lightning as well.
You alright? Hang on, I'm gonna sort of slap my hand on your head and
You
see how-
intuitively know he's not alright.
No,
His
I'm
heart
not
stopped
alright.
for about 2 seconds.
My beard is like.
Okay. I'm gonna have a crack at you then as well. Fucking rub some dirt in it. Go
You
on.
take a point of aggravated away.
Yay!
Hang on, I can do better than that. Come here.
No, ow!
Hey,
ow,
got you.
ow.
You
Oh, that's a
You
crit.
take a point of aggravated. Oh, is it critical? Damn!
Crit,
Yeah.
You can take a point of bludgeoning and 2 points of aggravated away.
I will.
There we go. Get the fuck
Oh.
up.
Okay, I'm up. I'm fine. Thank you. Ow.
Right.
You're
Now,
a
help me
dick.
fucking hit him, right? You won't do him, I'll fucking give him a slap.
Ford's left.
Where's Ford?
Oh.
Ford has gone.
Could I have seen him leave at least?
Yep.
Where the fuck did he go?
Ford went
Probably hiding.
to the back garden and is
Enthusiastically composting.
I'm going to give him the worst phobia of his goddamn life.
Right, I'm gonna give him fucking boils.
I'm gonna give him a phobia of boils.
Lord, where the fuck are you? Right, I'm gonna search around the entire house and then head outside if I
Okay,
don't find
are you hiding?
Ford's hiding and composting, but yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Stealth. Stealth dexterity at a -2 because you're trying to compost at the same time.
No, that's
Bloodwind
just
is
how
gonna
he's
try
stealthing.
and yeah.
Okay.
Bloodwind is gonna try and sense where any sort of life is downstairs that's human.
Sadly, without correspondence as well, you have a limited range on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I understand.
So she's just like,
Wits awareness +1, or you can roll, because this is a little bit of a time thing, you can roll a wits investigation +1 if you choose. That's the same is true for you without the +1. Actually, no, you can give the +1 because you can sense minds.
so.
If you wish to, Brad.
I'll take the wits awareness. 'Cause
Yes, I'm going to search for
is that
cowering.
+1? Do I get +1 for the wits awareness?
Yeah, you get +1 because you can help with the mind thing, the life thing. Brad, you wanted to do the same?
Yes.
Okay, investigation or awareness plus
fucking
wits.
success.
I got 4 successes as well.
Awareness.
Yeah, but you
plus
get a
what?
crit, which, I don't know, might weigh slightly heavier.
Wits plus either investigation or awareness +1.
Oh, yes, perfect, just as planned. I am distracted. My pajamas are ruined. Someone peed on me.
Bob's hanging out. You might want to. You might want to
Shower?
I was going to say reverse your pajamas because I can see your wee man there, but you know.
There is a hole in my pajamas. Did not
Yeah, your
notice.
dick's hanging out.
Well, I mean,
What do you want?
I'm just gonna put my clothes on. You know.
Might be
Actually, I'm gonna take a shower.
right.
Maybe comb my beard a bit because it's a little bit lightning.
Right, you do that. I'm going to go look for fucking Ford because I need to fucking kick his ass.
I'm gonna go shower, please.
Right.
I'm going to follow Bloodwind around while not trying to help.
I'm just like, Ford, where the fuck are you?
Ford does not answer, surprisingly.
Okay.
Ford!
One last roll off. The only reason being is that Ford is still attempting to do stuff while hiding. So it is.
No, like if he hears the thing, he's not out there to do the thing. He is out there to hide.
Also, I
Okay.
realized I rolled wits academics last time instead of wits awareness.
Okay, and then you need to re-roll that. Yeah.
Wow.
You do get +1 dice, but it won't make a difference in this. Yeah, you search for a couple of hours. You don't find Ford.
I'm gonna fucking kill him. In that
I imagine
case,
you say that while in the back garden, and the camera's like pulled back enough that you can see Ford hiding behind a giant pile of plant.
Did I have a look to see if I spot him as well?
In that case, I'm
wits
gonna
awareness
head,
or wits
I'm just
investigation?
not
Sure.
helping Bloodwind.
I'm gonna head back up to Ford's bedroom,
Okay.
grab a couple of cacti,
You don't spot me either.
and conceal a bunch of cactus spines within his within his mattress, so that like they're not visible until you lie down.
Wit stealth. Set up a trap. And Ford, preemptively, can you make me a wits awareness?
Okay.
Isn't it nice how we can all just work together as a team?
I mean, we get stuff done.
And chat, yes, Karad is also known as Brad.
2.
Because I was
God.
difficult during.
Oh, it's 2v2.
2v2. I think that when he goes to bed tonight, he won't properly prick himself, but he'll definitely feel something prickly against him as like he rolls over and something rolls against him, and he'll have to very carefully go.
It's just taken a bunch of spines off cactuses and concealed them within the mattress. So
Okay, in which case he will notice it, but not be able to get rid of enough spines to actually sleep the night. He'll spend the night on the floor, or spending the entire night getting them out of the bed.
inconvenienced.
Okay.
You're lucky I didn't fucking poison them.
What would everyone else like to do?
Shower, get changed,
Oh god.
Okay, you shower and get changed.
and go pajama shopping.
You go pajama shopping. Same again?
Yeah, maybe a different pattern.
You get all
gonna
of, like,
spend all
stars on
day
them.
to fix the house.
Black and white checkered pajamas, please.
Okay, sure.
I'm a
Receiving
chessboard.
incoming transmission.
What would you like to do, Mac? Well, thank you very
No,
much.
I'm gonna look for a nice fancy house to live in. I mean, I'll just fix this one, whatever.
Okay, you want to fix this one? Sure. You can only fill an area of a homogeneous material. So, what would you like to fill the bit with the window frame and the frame pulled out and bits of plaster with?
What's the material that the house is built of? Is it like bricks or just?
It'll be brick on the outside.
I'll just put brick then.
Sure. You can't. You can make multiple brick, can't you? Yeah, you could do that.
Should be able to, yeah.
Feel free to make a
Alright.
roll. You'll need to spend a point of quintessence to get it to be permanent. If you wish to do that permanent
Yeah,
thing.
I'll just bring it into the world and with my prime.
Yep, and then provided you spend a point of quintessence, it will become permanent and it will exist.
Yeah, I don't get a +1 from that, right?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay, yeah, 2 successes is enough. It's actually like a normal brick pattern. The bricks are there, and there's no mortar, but they're all kind of merged together, which makes it actually slightly more robust. But yeah, it's now there. It exists if you spend the point of quintessence, and it will never go away. There's also no light now, other than the actual main light in his bedroom.
Yeah, it's probably safer off that way.
Probably true. Ford,
It'll
mental note
also
for
make it
future.
harder to see the cactus needles.
Ford, mental note. You'll prick yourself slightly harder tonight, and also you now have no bedroom window.
Whatever.
Okay. What would you like to do in the next week?
Not cast spells so I can go down to minimum paradox.
Okay.
But basically, after that particular incident, Ford went for a walk around town and is just going to sense for like how the ley lines and nodes are moving around London, stuff like that.
Sure.
And magical, just, do a random magical spot check sort of thing.
Give me a Wits Prime.
Did I do the thing? No,
You did not do the
it
thing.
didn't work. There we go. 3.
Okay. Yeah, you get a general gist for how the magic's flowing near here. It looks like last night, some of the very minor lines of magic, not even the real ley lines or anything like that, one of them may have connected with your apartment and gone through your back garden, and burning something there may have had weird effects.
Really?
Yeah. But other than that, you get just a general feel for the surrounding area. While you're out, make me a Wits plus Streetwise.
Mm-mm. Two.
Okay. You hear some news about, not particularly far away, probably like 800 meters from your flat. There is a disused industrial mill, which has been taken over by a gang recently. What would everyone else like to do next week?
Continue putting cactuses and other terrible things
God damn it.
in Ford's
Night
bed.
after night, Ford just has to do a spot check of his room to see what's fucking booby trapped.
Cacti, non-venomous spider.
Yeah, the steel mill thing.
Okay.
The mill thing about to anyone.
He does, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
He
investigate.
probably
that.
leaves it in notes because, like, seeing you in person at this point is a risk. So he's going to make physical contact as minimal as possible.
He just sneaks in, gets changed, has a shower when everybody's asleep, and then sneaks the fuck out again. Blodwyn's also going to check herself over and heal herself up over the course of the week and make sure that there's none of this weird shit left on her at all.
No, I think it kind of suits you.
No plant bits left, nothing.
Okay.
Oh no, not the plant bits, but the scar thing.
Are you going to also heal up Brad?
Yeah.
I'm good.
Oh, you're good?
I got taken all the way back to... Oh.
Okay.
Well, Blodwyn's got you covered.
I'm super weak.
Which case, make your roll. Life a rat.
Alright. Me, life a rat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do this shit. Where are we? I think there we go. Stuff selected. Life, a rat. Don't fuck it up.
Point of bludgeoning.
Ow.
Do you need bludgeoning at all?
I've got 2 bludgeoning.
Okay, you remove one of them.
Oh, okay. Right. Wait, take a point of bludgeoning or remove a point
Remove
of
it.
bludgeoning? Oh, right. Okay, in that case, I'm fully healed up.
Oh, you've got none left.
Yeah, you just said point of bludgeoning. I thought, I take a point of bludgeoning?
Ah, okay. By the way, Biavilla says, I like how I went from Ford's house, everyone else get out, to Ford hides outside his house from Bloodwind.
Don't fuck with Blodwyn when she's...
Yep.
when the
right.
life mage has an orchid growing out of their chest, and they say don't pull, fucking don't pull.
Or just don't pull in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to use a motion like starting a lawnmower, right? You go...
Ring ding. It's exactly the
One-shot
same
motion.
thing you shouldn't do when removing anal beads. Ring ding 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 ding.
Okay. Speaking of that, Mac.
Speaking of anal
Well,
beads,
Mac was gonna call Ford, but he's having a bit of trouble reaching him right now, actually.
But Ford has told you about the mill, so feel free to make a streetwise plus wits.
Yeah, I'll go check that out first. Three successes.
Yeah, you find out that about, give or take, 2 weeks ago, the abandoned mill was taken over by a small gang. They're particularly well armed, and they don't seem to interact with anyone else around. They don't really seem to be even doing very much. Everyone's just like, oh, they control that now. We didn't do anything there. There were some kids who like hung out there, people who dossed around there, people who went out there to just, you know. The most you have as a tie to any organized crime is that there was a arms dealer who went out there to fire pistols to show people, you know, while they're buying product. And he said that he doesn't go there anymore. He went near there and they're well too tooled up for him. He's not very fussed about shooting holes in a mill so much as he just needs to show off his product somewhere.
Yeah.
There's no real trouble they're causing other than the fact that it's being taken over. However, at the end of the week, Lodwin, Mac, and I guess Karad, since you have a connection to Jimmy Falcon.
Oh, yeah, I was waiting for it.
You will all... So,
Hello.
you will all, apart from Ford, get a message. And considering you're all together at this point, it won't actually be a phone call. It will be a knock at the door.
I'll get
Oh,
it. I'm going to look through the thing and see if it's a UPS dude.
No, it's Herna.
Hello, how are you? Come on in, come on in.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
people into my house.
You can fuck off.
I mean, he's right, you know. Anyone you invite in can have certain power inside your house.
Well, you've already been invited in though, haven't you?
Yeah, but normally, unless it's a permanent invitation, once I leave, the invitation gets revoked.
All right. Well, anyway, come in.
Oh, thank you very much.
Right.
He steps inside.
Hello again.
Good to see you, Mac. Hello, Rad. I didn't believe you were going to be here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Well, good to see you all. Is Ford here somewhere?
Yeah, he fucking is somewhere. Ford, get over here. Herna's here.
Okay. Why?
Why am I
fucking
here?
know.
Or why should you get over here?
A little bit of both. Hi,
Normally,
Hannah.
very nice to meet you, Mr. Bird. Normally, when greeting guests, it's appropriate to introduce yourself and so on. Although I understand in your case your reservations involving my employer. Fair enough.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yeah, speaking of introductions,
Get on.
it's finally nice to meet you, Hannah.
Sorry about that. I don't exactly go flashing my name to everyone.
That's all right. Names of power.
Exactly. So, Mr. Falcon has something he thinks is up your street. And of course, with most of you, and he looks over everyone but Ford, being on retainer, he thought you'd very much want to know and start checking out as soon as possible. However, understanding your reservation, Mr. Ford, if you don't want to investigate, that is up to you, but I do feel that in this case, it's something that your White Council would very much like you to take an interest in.
We should find another way to figure out what's going on in this city than relying on Falcon. Just put a pin in that for later.
Well, there was a thing I wanted to talk to you about, but apparently you were not reachable on your cell phone during that entire week of hiding.
Oh, I a bit busy,
Sure.
Hiding, was there an issue I should know about? I can always help.
No.
Yeah, there fucking was.
Mm.
Yeah, there fucking was, wasn't there?
We sorted it. It's fine.
Right.
It's fine.
Well, if there's
Yeah.
anything you think is concerning and you'd like me to know about, Miss Jones, I'm sure I can be of help.
Oh, no, it's fine. I'm sure that Ford has got a handle on things and, can pull them out of my chest fine.
Yeah, we pulled off the. We figured it out.
Brodwin will punch you in the fucking arm. Fucking cunt. How have you been sleeping, by the way, Ford? Well,
Not great.
good.
Right. Should I come back at a more convenient time?
No, she's not going to let it drop.
I will when I feel he's suffered appropriately.
He smiles at that. Well,
He nearly killed me, bastard. Right, anyway. What you were saying? Sorry.
there is a industrial estate not too far from you, where there is some interesting activity.
Yeah, new management, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that, but we had one of our contractors who supplies us with certain tools went off the grid along with their produce. It was somewhat unexpected, considering that we were slated to buy this produce at some point in the future.
Just a quick question. Is the produce of a magical nature?
No, very much a mundane nature.
Very mundane.
Is it drugs? It's probably drugs, isn't it?
No, it is not drugs.
No.
Guns?
Well, obviously that would be somewhat of a legal nature, and
So it's guns then, alright.
I feel it would be unwise of me to disabuse you of such a notion.
Right.
Either way, the contractor went missing along with all the produce, which Mr. Falcon asked me to look into, considering that it would be somewhat concerning.
Produce. Are they potato guns? Because produce potatoes. Oh, fuck off! It was funny. Right. Anyway.
Sure. Anyway, I looked into it, and it turns out that the contractor, along with two of his colleagues, are currently at this industrial estate, and as far as I can tell, seem to be standing around doing very little.
Oh, aye. You mean like in a kind of zombie mind control sort of doing very little, or just...
They appear to be on watch, well armed, and guarding the facility.
Are they armed with their own produce by any chance?
That would seem to be the case.
Oh, fuck.
And it's not potato guns.
Yeah. Okay, so if we're going to get shot at by these... right, they're guns, right? Because, you know, if they are armed, I'd like to know what they're armed with.
And he reaches inside his suit, immaculately tailored, pulls out some like A4 printouts that are crumpled. Yeah, long telephoto shots of some people carrying assault rifles.
Oh my fucking god.
It shouldn't be much of a problem, but I'm afraid, Mr. Herner, I failed to see exactly how this would
Yeah, we'll do
worry
it.
the.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
I
I'll
just
do it.
want-
Let Ford finish his sentence.
Yeah, don't worry, Mr. Bird. I'm, interested to hear your
Murderers,
concerns
attempted
as well.
murderers don't get to finish sentences.
I can go fix things.
Well, if you want
Fine,
to try
what
and
the
fix
fuck
this,
were you going to say?
I was just wondering what the White Council would care about a bunch of guns. Not that it's not a bad thing, but
well, after asking around as well, there are other people around there who all seem to have left whatever it is they were planning to be doing. There are wives who never came home to husbands, kids who never came home to families, friends who didn't turn up for the pub.
I'm going to turn and look at Karan and go, this sounds like you were kind of shit.
Kind of does, doesn't it?
still sounds like you should call the normal police.
He flicks through the pile of papers and shows you one of them. It's a police officer carrying an assault rifle.
Oh, fuck.
And this is at the mill.
So it seems to be a random collection of people with no apparent coherence that have taken off with your produce.
Heavily armed magical cult. Brilliant.
It sounds pretty interesting, actually.
Right, well, I'll do some fucking research then, I guess.
Okay, yeah, cheers. Thanks for the heads up.
No problem. As safer London is a benefit to all of us. So
Indeed.
let me know if there's any way I can help you with information. And hopefully you can get these people back without too much harm coming to them.
I'd like to know some information. Would you like to go for a drink?
I actually would like to know some information.
Hang on, he hasn't answered my question yet.
I know what the answer is if you want me to.
Wait your fucking turn.
I know too. Well, I could know if I wanted to.
Mac,
Oh, I fucking dare you.
Mac, do you know the answer?
Sorry, I was...
To Blodwin's question, it seems that everyone else knows the answer as well.
Oh,
If you would all like to, on the count of 1, 3, 2, 1.
No.
I'm sorry, Blodwin, maybe another time?
Yeah, sure.
Mr. Hearn. I could go over there and do a stakeout myself, however I do not have a lot of surveillance equipment on hand currently. If someone could be, find its way here on accident, that would be most helpful.
Well, I do think we paid you a retainer for services including any such equipment you used.
That's fair, worth a try.
Mr. Bird?
It's really a conversation for another time, but I need to ask Mr. Falcon something directly, if possible.
Would you like me to accompany you on
Okay.
if a meeting is available?
You are aware I can't just ask Mr. Falcon to schedule some time out of his very busy day because someone wants to ask him an unknown question. If you'd like to talk about it in a setting without any of your friends present, that is perfectly acceptable.
I would honestly prefer if they were all there, but we'll discuss this later because it's not particularly pressing right now.
Well, if it concerns you, if you let me know now, I'll make sure to try and schedule it as soon as possible.
Okay. I want information on Mr. Falcon's enemies. Because someone may be trying to besmirch his good name.
Okay.
I just nudge Blodwin. And Mac. I'm like, ghost.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Ford, do you genuinely want the information because of the ghost investigation, or are you trying to pull one over somehow?
Yes.
No, it's genuinely because of the ghost investigation.
Okay. In which case, make me a charisma persuasion roll.
The only talking I'm good at.
Do.
2.
He nods. Well, I'm sure I can try and provide you with some limited information in that regard, and see what I can arrange to have dug up for you. Though some other things I think you may be able to dig up yourselves.
Yeah, well, I thought I'd go the direct route.
Sure. And your insight is appreciated. Let me know if there is any progress in that case. But for now,
I'll reach out if we do, yeah.
I won't, because it's council business, but if it's going to directly harm Mr. Falcon, then, fair's fair.
thank you. It'd be appreciated. Of course, if you want any sort of reward for the hard work you put in, always on the table. I understand your principles, that's fine. The rest of you, provided you look into this...
I'll take money.
Well, provided you look into this as normal,
Oh, yeah.
you'll keep getting your retainer.
Aye.
Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. Karad, what's your resources? You will count as resources 3 while you are taking the retainer, and you keep doing what Mr. Falcon says.
Yay. Woo!
Bastards.
I'm getting diamond pajamas.
I'm getting a really big cactus.
Oh dear.
And Mac is getting really good psychology, like it'll help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Let me know if there's any more help you need, such as making sure to mediate a dispute between yourselves and the Summer Court.
Hopefully that's a one-time thing,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anytime you need another favour, Gog Magog doesn't talk everyone down by himself. I'm sure you appreciated not having to do a test of strength, Mr. Bird.
No, you're right. I, however, am well aware that I now owe a favour to the Summer Court, so it swings and roundabouts.
Well, at least you have swings and roundabouts to enjoy.
I wasn't there. Sorry.
Oh,
It's
you
a shame.
should have seen it. It was amazing.
Sounds interesting.
It was fucking terrifying. It's kind of cool, but it was fucking terrifying.
It's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Well, if anyone wants to think about it, I can watch myself.
Well, the last time you went in my mine, no thanks.
Out of interest, this came to our attention. I thought you might be. I thought you might want to know. And he pulls out a small cardboard box.
I'll take it from him.
I'm staying the fuck away from it. Has that got a fucking plant in it?
No. It's got one of the remaining shards that we were clearing up from London.
Oh, thank fuck. All right, that's fine. Oh, right, yeah. Should we tell him about the...
New type's been showing up, so you might want to have a look into that.
Is it black?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. No, we already know about the black shards. Right. Do you know anything about creatures who are infectious ideas?
Infectious ideas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can creep into your mind and, rewrite your memories and things.
Like mind parasites.
Yeah. Because we think that's what might be happening, or at least linked to it. There's been some fuckery.
Symbiotes, maybe? you think they're more like symbiotes than
I don't fucking know.
parasites?
I think they're memes, but yeah.
I,
Maymays?
Mimetic ideas?
Yeah.
No. I'm afraid I don't specialize in that area.
Right, just wondering. You know, I'm assuming you've been around the block a few times and seen some things.
Wouldn't you let them know?
Yes, I would. Feel free to show me.
Well, I'll leave you to solving the industrial estate problem. It's probably better you deal with it, and hopefully they get back alive than I do.
Right. Fine. But yeah, just a heads up about the weird brain bullshit, though.
Oh, thank you very much.
Right.
That one was found in a stash of used supplies. I thought got drawn to my attention. Now, I assume you haven't been dealing any of the shards out of that mirror.
No, we know better than to.
Have you found
Go
any
against
sign
it.
of a second mirror attached to that?
Not that we found.
You think there might be a second mirror?
Well, how else does another black shard show up outside of your control if you haven't been letting any go?
Unless all the shards are linked somehow, and that's how it's spreading.
I elbow Blodwin in the guts.
Ow. Fucking what?
Spreading?
Ow!
What's spreading?
Well, the black shit.
Okay.
We're
Black
looking
shit.
into it.
Okay, you've built a certain amount of credibility with my employer, and for that, I won't ask any more questions. I assume you're going to tell me or my employer when the time matters.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Remember, that's on loan. We currently have it in your control because we believe you're going to be the safest place for it. So, if anything particularly untoward happens with it, anything dangerous starts to happen and creep out back to our turf, then that we should know about. Okay?
We'll let you know if any developments happen.
Sure. And if needs be, then we will take control of it back. We don't think you can control it significantly.
Good fucking.
Anyway. Lodwin. Barbara. Callahan. Bud. And he leans in to Blodwin as he shakes your hand. And says into your ear, "You don't want to see me try."
Oh, you'd be surprised.
And he turns around and leaves.
Blodwin watches him go.
well,
She
at
hates
least
to
you
see him
know.
leave, but she loves to watch him go.
At least you know that they're not spying on you. Because if they were, they probably wouldn't entrust you with the.
Yeah.
So, good news.
Neat.
Apparently, the shards are still spreading, though, including the new black ones, which haven't been around for all that long.
I mean, are you sure they're still spreading?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fucked. So fucked. And not in a good way either. So, yeah.
Shall we take a look at this industrial complex?
Oh, good, yes. Let's go and get shot by fucking zombie policemen. That'll be great.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah, perfect.
I can get some surveillance equipment, and I can try to do it in a safer way. It's probably
Oh,
best if I
shit.
do it.
Oh, can we have a drone?
Yeah, probably.
Yes.
I mean, I could. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
You could do your mind
Right.
bullshit as well.
might not
But,
be a bad idea if you join me for the stakeout. You might be able to use your own talents for ideas. Ford,
Sure.
I wanted to talk to you about this recently. Might as well do it now. You're the most charismatic person we have. That's not saying much. We need someone to either reach out to the White Council or like the disciple of Al Majid. Try and figure out what he's been up to.
I think he's dead.
The disciple of him.
Yeah, he's dead.
Wait, the disciple's
Yes,
dead.
he didn't die for no reason, and he didn't create.
See? Dead.
What's his
He didn't
name?
create a mind parasite for no
His
reason.
name was what was his name?
Lawrence Chamberlain.
Chamberlain. I wrote it down and everything.
Yes, and according to Bloodwind, there's also a Miss Winters
Yeah.
also in that field. So if you could reach out to those two people and like run that lead,
Oh, come on. I think I should talk to Miss Winters.
I mean,
You know, one intellectual to another.
at least bring Ford with you to do like the introductions and whatnot.
Yeah, but I thought you said you were going to talk to her.
Me? No.
No? Okay, I'll do it then.
Yeah, you two can deal with that. I'm far better with the
Why
stakeout
don't
with
we just send her
Karad.
an email? You know, to start off.
Sure, you guys can take care of that, and we'll like look into police zombies with guns.
You sure? That's the division. Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
If you
I'm
need
looking
backup-
forward to right, fucking cooperating with Ford.
You two gotta make friends.
I mean, I could.
Still gotta work together after all. We can make this as painful as it has to be, or we can move past it.
Right. Okay. Why don't you take me along, just in case, with the stuff with the guns? Why
I'm
don't,
quite good at talking to people. Just
why don't I do the thing with the guns, and you two do the chatty bullshit?
I'm okay with that.
Um,
And like, if we get found, I'm not very good in a fight. Is you know?
Well, I'm good at looking from afar. If we get some good equipment, then we shouldn't be in any problems. That was kind of my thinking. But feel free to. It's just a suggestion.
Okay.
I like a scrap. It's fine.
Bloodwind, you want to switch round? I can go as Ford.
Yeah. I think it's good.
Hello, Ford.
Hi.
I promise I won't invade your mind.
Now, see, that's something I don't believe. I'm not sure what's scarier, actually, sending Ford with the life mage who can literally tear him limb from limb, or the mind mage who can leave him like a thumb-sucking baby in a corner for the rest of his life. Sorry, Ford, I'd love to go along, but I hate talking to people. Plus, stakeout, it's my thing.
I'm sure they hate it as well, so it's no big loss.
Ouch. I didn't even do anything to you, man.
Sorry. Thank you for fixing my wall.
You're
Sort of.
welcome. Look, it's the best I can do right now.
Windows are a structural weakness. It's fine.
Yeah, last time a plan came through it.
Mages do not use them.
Exactly.
Well, if I get to where I'm going, I won't need doors. It's fine. So, Karad,
Yes.
how are you with interdimensional travel?
It as in, do I?
Yeah, let's go. Let's
Okay,
let's
good.
start.
Yeah. I mean, we
Uh,
can find out together, maybe.
yeah. And I hope that you're willing to reconstruct these two's mind when they become slavering cultists.
I mean, I've already reconstructed one of them, and it's an interesting prospect to delve into Bloodwind's mind, but risks of the job, I guess.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that.
Okay.
There's a reason we had to rewind time once. I don't know what it was.
It's probably bad.
Yeah.
Right. So, Ford and Crad, you're going.
We're gonna find Miss Winters?
Okay. Firstly, how would you like to go about that?
What do the others have that they can give us on Miss Winters?
Bloodwind's
Your thing. Bye.
Bloodwind's probably left you like a sheaf of papers with like some scribbled research notes and shit, and
Every other page is like, Ford, you are a cock.
and then just like just sort of like a couple of pictures of chodes, and this is you.
There's orchid in there as well.
Chode is a dead man, and then on one page you just like sort of like Mrs. Blodwin the Hunter.
And there's another page which is just like a really very detailed anatomy drawing that she's done, labeled Ford. It's got a likeness as well.
Ooh.
It's just like knife goes here, dotted line.
I'm sensing a theme.
Ooh, Bloodborne would be really good at 1,000 cuts death.
Oh yes. Oh yes. It's more like death of
1,000 pricks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Death of 1,000 pricks for one really fucking big one.
1,000 pricks, by the way, is Bloodwind's autobiography.
What? She likes to fuck. Anyway, yeah, so basically she's left you with some research notes, etc. And sort of like she's probably got like an academic email for this person and sort of like a bio, she's basically pulled up all the fucking, stuff like, so is she an actual academic?
No.
Okay, so probably not yet, but she's got like a sort of brief biography, everything she can find out about her, and, an email address, maybe a phone number.
Okay.
Probably, yeah. Well, we're researching her and then probably going to go and meet her somehow.
You don't need to research.
Or make contact.
Research is done, bitches.
Well, one of the ways you can find out about other mages is contacting the White Council.
Mm-hmm.
So do you want to call them up?
Yes. Karad, you're the newest recruit. Do you want to sort out your paperwork and get Miss Winter's contact information at the same time? Seems sensible.
I guess I can.
I just feel way more, or way less anxious if I knew you were one that you were actually part of the Wardens.
Right. It's just they were kind of mean to me last time I called up.
No, they're mean to everyone. It's not really a thing. We just London has bad reception in the manners department.
Okay.
Well, weren't they based up in Edinburgh, though?
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah,
Edinburgh's
they're probably just mad that London's the center of the universe.
Sure.
Is it, though?
Depends if you live in London or not.
Yeah.
Before or after Brexit?
I will then call up and get that stuff sorted, and also request a
badge. Do we have badges?
Hello, White Council.
Yes, this is Karad Babara.
One of your aliases. Okay, yes, Mr. Babar.
Yes. I am calling to... What's the name of the person we need info on?
Literally, I just got Miss Winters.
Miss Win... That's... how...
Was there a first name, Blodwin? Blodwin!
Was there a first name, E?
Kelly.
Kelly. It's Kelly!
Kelly.
I put it in there, you fucking blindo!
It was underneath all the fucking dicks that you drew.
Those are chodes!
Which sorry about TV's on. Can someone turn the TV off?
You've got it on speakerphone.
Really? Oh. How do I turn off speakerphone? Which button?
I don't know.
Right. Do you mind being on speakerphone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Try that one.
That one? I push button.
3 points in technology.
Mr. Babara.
Yes. Hello?
Hi. Are you okay? You seem to be... You're acting... You're not your normal charismatic self right now. Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. This posting has been wonderful. No problems have happened. I am not frayed and stressed.
Did you want to join the Wardens in a permanent nature at that position? We were wondering.
Absolutely. I could not think of something that would be better for me.
Okay, well, if you could pop up at your next possible convenience to Edinburgh, we'll make sure that goes through.
Okay. We are trying to locate someone and wondering if you could help.
Sure. Who are you looking for?
I think they're called Kelly Winters.
Oh, Miss Winters?
Yes.
She's here now, going through the library.
She's there now, going through the library. I'm not sure if I'm still on speakerphone.
You're not. I can't hear them.
Okay.
But there, as in Edinburgh.
Yeah. Going through the library.
How long will she be there? Can we meet them? You should.
How long can we be there? Can she meet them?
However long until she decides to teleport away. I'm not sure.
So maybe hurry if we want to.
Can you just send a message? Just ask if they can get a message to her to wait a little bit.
Could you get a message to her and ask her to wait?
I can try. She is normally in and out pretty fast, so it can be tough to find some in the depths of the library. It does go on forever. Your best bet would be to try and get here as soon as you want.
Okay. That sounds perfect. We will leave.
Oh.
Yes?
Is she a warden?
Is she a warden?
No, she's not a warden.
Okay.
She's a researcher.
Researcher.
Okay.
Is that important?
I'm just wondering.
I mean, I don't want to keep them on the phone if there's...
It's their fucking job.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Yeah.
Is there anything else? Hello?
No? No. Sorry. Yeah, no. That's good, thank you. I'm sure we'll be up shortly.
Okay. I'll await you presently.
How do you turn this fucking thing off?
You put it down. It's the phone.
I just slam it on the desk.
I pick it up and put it on the receiver and stare at him.
You probably hear the phone go like, "Are you okay, sir?"
I'm not amazing with technology, I'm not gonna lie. It kind of
But
it's a blind spot, you might say.
okay. But you're from this century, right? You're not a time mage.
I'm not a time mage.
Okay.
You suddenly hear like, are you calling? Where are you calling? Actually, just like in the haven.
Yeah.
You just hear yelling from the other room. Rah rah, Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen.
What the fuck?
I think that went well.
Rasputin, that's all.
All right, fine. Anyway, are we gonna go and fucking
Do I look like Rasputin?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Should we go?
Only without
Let's
all the
go.
fucking sex appeal and things. Rasputin had a really big cock as well.
Oh, that's where the comparison ends, I guess.
Yes.
All right, Bloodman, let's go pick up
Fucking
some surveillance equipment.
Cancel my warden.
Right.
Okay. You two head out. Bloodwin and Mac, what do you plan to do?
Pick up surveillance equipment and survey.
Okay.
Bloodwin's got some binoculars and maybe a couple of stripes of that.
Camera paint.
Yeah, she's just gone.
Sure. Make me first stealth plus dexterity for both of you. You can both get a +2 because you're using surveillance equipment that you picked up.
+2, right?
That's all right. Damn it.
Not the worst. Considering how stealthy Bloodwin is normally. Oh, but! Is that a fucking gun you got there?
Okay.
Please
And
don't
make
shoot.
me wits plus investigation to survey the area.
Can Bloodwin increase her... Actually, all right. Fuck the binoculars. Can Bloodwin, like, Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use binoculars.
You want to make your eyesight like better than 2020?
No, because I want to increase my hearing though. Because binoculars are one thing, but yeah, Blodwin's going to try and make her hearing sharper.
Okay. Yeah, you can try that. A rep plus life. You'll need a couple of successes because this is a long-term surveillance, so you'll need to get a while for it to take place over, but sure.
Come on,
So what did you say? Wits investigation?
What's investigation? Yeah. Yeah, you'll get +1 dice to any investigation or awareness checks. Your stakeout bonus will count.
So, wits investigation. How many do I get then? +2, is it?
+1.
+1. Okay.
I'm going to reroll 1 die for the bonus just added on there. It's not going to be much, but...
I would like to re-roll that as well, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can reroll 2 dice. That's a terrible roll.
I used to be a lot better at staking out when it was wits awareness.
Well, investigation is like a long-term stakeout as opposed to a cursory glance.
Okay, that's
Fair, it's fair.
What did I get? 3.
Well, with 3 successes,
I'm like the $1 million man.
you notice that there seems to be about 2 groups of guards. There's one group who stand around not doing very much all day and seem a little bit more disconnected or despondent. You don't see them ever really chat. You don't see them ever really talk. Those are mostly out of sight. You see them occasionally passing through windows, etc., but them not really outside as much. The other group seem to be more talkative. You can see they occasionally get food ordered in, etc. They do have to go on toilet breaks. They do chat. They do walk around. Those are the ones further towards the outside of the building who actually walk around the perimeter. At night...
The ones inside look maybe a bit more imprisoned-y.
Not imprisoned in a physical sense, no.
Huh. Maybe not fully indoctrinated, though.
If anything, they're the ones that look like they've drank all the Kool-Aid, because they look like... You never see them chat. You never see them...
Oh, right. You said they look dejected, so I was like...
Despondent.
They're fully
disconnected.
in the state, then.
Possibly. You don't see them ever eat or talk or drink or anything like that. At night, you also see something come and go.
What the fuck was that?
It's mostly just a shadow. But it definitely comes and goes.
Oh, fuck.
Can I... if it's pointed out, can I try to use, like, Prime to sense if there's any magic going on at that moment?
Feel free. Make your Prime plus Wits roll.
Come on, dice pool. That's 2 successes. I'll take it.
If I see the thing, can I try and sense if it's alive as well?
Okay. Make me a Life plus Wits roll.
Life.
Mac, 2 successes. There is a kind of magical effect taking place. It's very low level and backgroundish, as in it's something innate.
3 successes.
3 successes. Life would partially cover it. Yes.
Right. It's not completely life. There's something else. It's definitely sort of alive.
It's also got, like, innate background magic, so...
Oh, good. I wonder what the fuck it could be. Right, hang on. Let me fucking... I'm just going to sort of pull out my phone on the lowest brightness setting, go around the corner and just start looking up sort of, like, things that can mind... It's, magical beings that can control people's, sort of brains and thralls and zombies and things like that.
Academics intelligence, no library.
Right. Academics intelligence. Doobie-doo. Come on, baby. Fucking 1 success.
Wow. Wow. Really? You're not going to willpower that?
I'm gonna willpower the shit out of that.
Okay.
Yeah. How many can I reroll? 3, was it? Or
3, yeah.
Oop.
That's better.
3 successes. She's like, that can't be fucking right. Hang on a minute.
Mind control? Many different things. Ghostly possession. Demonic possession.
Probably not.
many different types of vampires. There are some, mimetic ideas. Sometimes people are posited can control people.
Done that one. That's not what it is.
Spells, powerful
sort of,
spells, powerful mages.
So I'm sort of like, I'm going to also add in the shadowy sort of like
Shadowy
night dwelling shadowy and sort of like.
I mean, the top one on your list is going to be vampire then.
So we might be dealing with a vampire. I'd imagine it's probably fucking. Oh god, it's probably fucking black court, red court. I can't remember.
Red or black court would be the ones that match your searches. White court would be showy.
Yeah. So it might be a fucking vampire of the red or black court. Other than that, fucking ghosts,
Brilliant.
all demons, all kinds of shite. Great. Good.
Make me a occult plus intelligence roll, Bloodwin.
4 successes.
4 successes is good. You'll know about the Black Court specifically that they have. They specifically do like thralls. In 2 different ways. Thralls as in they mind control them and then they do their bidding, etc. And also Renfields, who are created through a process which basically removes their free will. As in, removes it, not suppresses it, it's gone. No mage has ever been able to reverse them. No Renfield has ever been reversed. A Renfield, once made into a Renfield, is gone.
Fucked.
Yeah. They become aggressive, they have no free will, and that's it. Those are probably people you saw inside. Probably inside, because if they were outside, they might get aggressive and hurt someone.
Right, I think we might be dealing with a Black Court vampire. I think we should research on how to fucking deal with them.
Right, what's the fucking difference between all of them except for like the dress code and the fancy color they use to
Good
decorate?
fucking question. Good fucking question. Okay, so the White Courts are the ones who, well, we've met the fucking White Court. They're all like, ooh, we're sexy. And then,
Yes, and emotions.
The White Court are
Red Court-
effectively a person with a demon. The Black Court are effectively a demon who is a person. And the Red Court are a demon that wears the skin of a person. Not real skin, but like they fashion themselves a fake body to walk around in.
Yeah.
The Black Court
On
are
the Black
human.
Court were
humanoid.
the classical vampires.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you know all those fucking stories about vampires? That's basically the Black Court shit. So
Right.
I don't know if they've got the classical weaknesses. I think they might actually have the classic vampire weaknesses.
Beheading, fire, garlic, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. That is okay. Out of character. Isn't that like the whole point? Is like all the other courts basically put about all the vampire legends to fuck over the Black Court.
I think it's the White Court that did that specifically.
Yeah.
Might have been, yeah.
Nice.
Right, I'm pretty sure that, so we need to go and get some garlic and some holy water and maybe some UV lights. I'm not sure if that'll work, but it can't fucking hurt, right?
Yeah, well, we can always try.
I think the point of it is it could fucking hurt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Steaks. All right, so we need to, I'd want to, so I think I've got a fairly good idea of what we're dealing with. And we do not want to be fucking with a Black Court vampire one-on-one.
No.
Because all the fucking thralls and that will come and fuck us up. I think we should get the fuck out of here. You? Maybe we should leave a have you got one of those fucking little camera things?
We could probably do something like that, yeah. You're muted.
Please nudge my space bar. I think we should leave a little camera.
Right, well, we shouldn't stick around for too long.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Leave the camera.
Yep. I'll try to hide it as well as I can.
Okay.
Blood will probably encourage some vines to grow over the top of it. If you're sticking it on a fence kind of thing.
Okay. Sure. You can do that. I'll continue with your current stealth roll for that camera. So, as you go back and as Brad and Ford head off to Edinburgh, I assume you're taking away?
Yeah, we're not going by car.
You can always
Excellent.
fly up.
I could. Get chilly, though. Although, no, I wouldn't.
We will end today's session there.
Cool.
I just flew into Edinburgh. Boy, my arm's tired.
Right.
Cool! Yay, vampires! That'll be fun. Don't cross the streams.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's that voice for, Josh?
Just thinking about the volume of fire I will need to conjure.
Lots. All of the fire, all of the stakes. Just get some sort of stake bolt thrower. Just tick, 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 tick.
Yes.
Bloodwind's just going to be there like, I've grown us some garlic specially. Just kind.
Oh dear.
Fucking rub it all over you. There we go, lovely. Doesn't work against bullets, unfortunately, but you know, it's fine.
Okay. So next time you're going to be finding out about Kelly Winters, hopefully, at the...
No, I think
The
we'll
White
just leave
Council.
that on the sidelines just to forget
Sure,
about it.
yeah, totally. And you can also go and try and take on a Black Court vampire, and where I'm sure nothing will go wrong at all. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thanks. Cool. Yep. Cheers. Very happy.
Hey, you're the ones that get yourself in the most trouble. You were the ones who said, let's have a plant that grows in our back garden like Day of the Triffids and grows on Bloodwind.
Look.
I love that. That was fun.
Fucking bard's tongue, man. Guys, you've got to stop coming up with ideas. You nearly killed me.
I
No.
nearly killed myself.
No,
Ford nearly killed you.
Josh nearly killed me.
Yeah.
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 Well,
Plants growing out of somebody's solar plexus. Don't pull.
I was very close to dying as well.
I was.
I tried to help you, but you put the thing, and I
You
wouldn't
nearly killed two of the
I-
party, Josh.
I was thinking, you know, oh yeah, totally take the spell down. But I was like, in the moment, I don't think he would have thought of that because he was getting grabbed and panicking and...
Oh yeah,
That's
that's
fair.
exactly why Ford was continually ripping at a plant growing out of his friend. Like, I will save your tits from this horrible orchid monster.
I'm helping. No, stop. You're not helping. Yeah, I am. I'm helping. Look, I got it.
Yep, the definition of help is interesting there.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the plant off.
I did.
I didn't get Bloodwind off.
It nearly off Bloodwind.
Hmm.
It's true.
Right, Josh, who are you? What are you doing when we find you?
Hi, I'm Josh. Go Gaming FTL on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. YouTube, playing lots of silly games, some VR stuff, some puzzle games. Baba is you. We control the universe and make stupid rules up. Twitch, we chill out, paint stuff, TTRPGs. Last night, or every Monday, we do vampires with Sheepy and Fuzzy. But otherwise, video games and probably doing Are we doing Satisfactory
Saturday, yeah.
Saturday?
Yep.
Cool.
I could definitely be persuaded to do Satisfactory before Saturday as well. Just
I definitely didn't consider playing it while we were on stream.
So
Right.
after this, do you want to just play Satisfactory?
I'd have to buy it real quick, but I can just do for a little.
Well, if you do, you should. You know
what? In which
actually,
case, I was gonna raid someone. I'm gonna remove that raid. We're just gonna play Satisfactory afterwards if you guys want to load up.
I think I might actually have a key for you.
if you have Keymailer, you can apply for it via that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I bought it and then they sent the
As
key out.
compared to all of you, so I can forget about it.
Yeah, I bought it and then they sent the key out, but I'm probably just going to give that key to Bo because, like, it sort of, you know,
It's a multiplayer thing, so
Yeah.
it happens on stream, and therefore the key is used for the appropriate thing.
yes.
Right. Fuzzy, who are you? What are you doing when we find you?
Hi, I'm Fuzzy. I'm tremendously overtired, and you can find me on twitch.tv.
I tremendously overtired.
Hi. And yeah, I'm gonna probably be playing a bit of Satisfactory. And tomorrow I might be going to Dunbarton to say hello to a dog who we are sort of considering maybe adopting, possibly. I don't know. We're just going to go see if he's at all suitable to be adopted, and also going to go and see Dumbarton Castle because Bo keeps threatening to take me to a castle. Or unless it's raining, in which case I'll probably just stream instead.
Okay. Rick, what about you?
Hi, my name's Rick. I go by Mighty Rick. I'm a head moderator for EE and Roll For It. On my spare time, I have my own YouTube channel. It's Derp Digital because names. Anyway, you can find me there. You can find me on twitch.tv/derpdigital as well, twitter.com/derpdigital. I'm mostly taking a me break right now. And it's going well. It's going well. Things are good. But I'll be back to doing stuff eventually. Until then, you can find me here doing Mage. And having tentacle dreams. Memories. I don't recommend it.
Oh yeah, I love the fact that we introduced an NPC related to you at the same time as that NPC got related to tentacles.
Yeah, I gave it to you. I'm like, I'm gonna regret this in some way. Didn't even take that long.
I need to ask Ford a few details about his background soon.
Wait, why?
No reason.
Fuck.
Because I'm gonna be in your head.
Yeah, eventually.
No! Ford isn't going to let that happen.
How are you going to not let that happen?
Prime for a reason.
That's true.
Look. Can you counterspell a counterspell?
You can counterspell with if you know they're casting if you've got Prime. Yeah.
Cool. We can have a counterspell battle on like a bridge somewhere. It's like, let it happen, Ford. Tell us your dirty secrets.
Let me in.
Sheepy, what about you?
Hey there, I'm Sheepdog, and you can find me in your minds.
Oh, shit.
That tentacle you just saw? Yeah, that wasn't there before.
I've implanted my links into
Dicks. He's implanted his dicks into everybody's mind.
Implanted an orchid.
It's a I send out subliminal dick pics all the time.
That's why every time I look at Sheepy, I think, God, what a dick.
Yes, that's it. There you go.
Full zoom and it's still barely there. Oh man.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Please no, I have no idea about Sheepy's actual dick.
Yeah, no.
Character.
We just make
No,
fun of his character's
no.
actual penis.
No. We know a lot about Sheepy's actual dick from all the stories.
Yeah, I've told stories.
Yeah.
This is true.
I've described it, but
I mean, you get laid often enough that I suppose that, you know, it's like...
are you assuming my sexual activity?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay, fair.
Thank you for watching, Mage. God damn it.
Yep.
It's an experience. We're gonna go play Satisfactory. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.